Cloudy morning, partly sunny afternoon, the high 74. I'm meteorologist Jim Minali for Smart Talk 1490 KMET.
That's right. It is Hollywood Alive today. We got a lot of things going on, and we appreciate each and every one of you. My hat is a little crooked. I literally just put it on. I need a haircut. My mother keeps telling me, you need a haircut. My mother had a stroke, so you got to be careful. There you go. And she did it right before the show. And I said to Jess, I don't think I could go on. I think I have to take her to the hospital. She's like, go, just go. I said, all right. And then, and then they're like, we think you had a stroke. Oh, because her side of her face, I think it was this side, and a side of her tongue got numb. She's like, this never happened before. So now she's thinking about, like, and it's weird because I always say this, what if I die? And she goes, you're too young to die. I go, yeah, but, and I've had problems too. So I go, oh, here we go. Somebody literally called me after a show. I said, do you know that your face is drooping? And I said, wait, what? And then later I did have a little, but I don't know because I don't want to go on record saying what I had. But, you go, okay, but I have a theory because something happened when I was like early on in life. And then I find out from my mother that in our family strokes exist. And you go, oh, well, that's good to know. And then, so there's a lot. So if you ever see a droopiness happening, you just go, are you possibly, you go, uh-oh, here we go. So you got to be careful. There you go. We got Jess over there. Jess, what's going on?
Good morning. I am just enjoying this beautiful Thursday. I almost said Wednesday because I forgot what day it was.
Yeah.
And I'm just excited for future things to come out. And yes, if you're feeling sick or anything, go straight to the hospital. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Or don't, because we don't always have insurance. But Jess doesn't know what's going on out there, and that sometimes is all right. But I say it's a story of a story. You don't even know. Oh, we're going to do a story after. I wanted to do something with Jess because I don't have time. I literally have only minutes. I said, okay, that makes sense. So Jess, really quick, what is the big thing of the day?
So the big thing of the day is about an hour and 10 minutes ago, they released the teaser trailer, or actually, I think it's just a trailer because it's like 2 minutes long. But they released a trailer for the He-Man Masters of the Universe movie. I honestly thought it was a joke and thought it was fake until I started watching it. I was like, oh, they actually made this. I thought it was just a joke. But it actually looks kind of good, so I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of wanting to see what it's going to turn out because I don't know if you remember the 1980s version of Masters of the Universe.
Do you mean the well, there's a couple things that come to my head when you say that. There is something and I go, but you don't know who he is. I didn't know who he was when I saw it, and I don't think I saw it all the way. And I go, he's kind of big, and he kind of, so I don't say anything about that because he could be in, he's very nice. Do you know who plays the original He-Man?
If you're talking about Dolph Lundgren, yes.
Yeah, and he's in Expendables, and he's kind of big, and he's kind of tall, and that's all I'm going to say about it. Do I have a theory about how they did Skeletor? I do, but again, that's a theory. So I go, if you get him right, then you get everyone right. But evidently, somebody is in it, and I'm not going to lie, she's actually on a show. Not sure how that's going to impact everyone. She's on another thing that you go, ooh, Deadpool. So you go, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on? And let's talk about Morena. Morena's in it, which I feel like Morena's not Morena. I feel like her name should be something else. But anyway, Morena, let's talk about that because it's right in the name. Who does she play?
She will play as the sorceress of Castle Grayskull. Nice. So she's not a bad guy. She's a good guy. So be happy.
Of Captain Grayskull. Again, I have a theory about that. Did it go like really bad, or did it go because they're always like Grayskull, but you go, but it's a skull. Why would you want to be? I have a theory about that because in a way she could be good, she could be bad, and she could be because she's played it all. She's played it all. When you look at the films that she's played good, she's played bad, she's played evil, she's played it all. And now she's in a show that my mother actually likes called Sheriff Country, which not sure if you like it, but Fire Country is a thing, and then they brought out Sheriff Country. So I go, is this going to impact Sheriff Country? I don't really know, but there you go. And then she's with the guy of a guy of a guy of a guy. And you look at who she's married to. Do you know who she's married to, Jess?
I actually do not.
Gotham. That's all I'm going to say. Gotham. She married the guy from Gotham. I don't know if they were already seeing each other but they have children. So you go, how did that happen? It like happened under my nose. I don't even know. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm not gonna lie. She has those eyes, and you go, ooh, ooh, ooh. But she is tall. She's very tall. And you go, yeah, she's lanky. And she goes, I'm just tall. Okay. And they go, and that's the answer. There you go. So anyway, that's the theory. There you go. But I love now. Put her and Sandra Bullock in a room together. I don't know which one to choose. I don't know which one to choose. Will they ever work together? Probably not. But you never know because it's going in a way you go, ooh, ooh, ooh. So who plays the guy? Which is maybe we don't want to know, but because sometimes they make him sound like, and he should be like. I think if like Nolan took it and he went with like the way he did Batman, he would make it more real, and then they would go, oh, that makes sense because they're probably going fantasy in a weird way, and you go, I'm not sure that it works. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. This will be a very tough movie to get. I don't
Yeah.
know how it will turn out, but you know
Yeah.
what? I'm excited. So let's go.
Because I think that's what did in Dolph. Dolph was like A, he's very big, and B, when I see him, I don't really know him, and I think he like there's something when he speaks, you go, why is he? And then they do the hair, and you go, well, maybe they'll make sense of the hair. But we'll see, we'll see. But if they go, that was kind of because there's another movie they're not getting a lot of like, and they're really upset. Oh, I know it's a show. And somebody said, really, you would do that to Trek? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And have you seen that Academy? Have you seen?
I have not seen it. I have heard of it, but I have not seen it. I don't even know what streaming service is on. There's so many, I get confused. I
Yeah.
only see two active at a time, so
Yeah, I saw a little something about Academy. I go, are they going like making fun of? Because I go, oh, they're going like cartoon style. Oh, that could be a problem. There, and there. So a lot of fans are gonna be upset, going, that's not really. What are you doing? And then are you taking it serious? Because somebody's really like, are you even at like, you know? And I go, oh, and there you go. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, you're still upset with Stranger Things. Did you get over it?
I was until you mentioned it.
See, that's my point. So this is going to happen again and again. But evidently, the trailer you saw, let me know what would you rate it of like you go, oh, that's going to be awesome, or it looks like awesome, or it looks awesome. Is it awesome?
I would rate the trailer at 7.5 to an 8. I personally enjoy the way Skeletor looks, so I'm not gonna say how he looks. So you just have to watch it.
Okay, because if they do them cheesy like the cartoon, you go, well, that could be a problem. But if they go with the story of a story, you go, that makes sense. Because I think they're brothers, and I think they don't know it. And I think Skeletor just like, you know, you go, oh, he's the bad guy. But I think they're brothers from another mother, and there you go. Or not, or I don't really know. Or maybe they adopted him. I really hate that storyline. But I think they're brothers, and he lost, and there you go. And he went the other way, which is why he looks like a skeleton, and there you go. And that's the answer. So he's trying to be alive in a weird way. And there you go. All right, any questions, Jess?
No, not at this moment. I'm just enjoying the trailer. I am hoping that it's just a good movie.
Yeah, they
It
never
doesn't
do
need to be
Skeletor.
great. It just needs to be good.
They never do Skeletor before he was a skeleton. They just go, he's Skeletor. Yeah, but he was
Oh, yeah.
something more than that.
You know what? I never really thought about it. Like, why? How did that just become that?
Yeah, he did something. He goes, great, I'm alive, but I'm stuck. Kind of like that guy, and I know there's a theory of a theory of a theory in Marvel when you have, you know, the guy is like, do you really want the soul? And he's like, let me guide you to the soul. And you're like, dude, that's Skull Guy. Yeah, but now that's kind of weird. And then some, but you go, well, he got his face burned off. How is he going to work with a skull? I mean, how does that even make sense? All the muscle and the tissue is over the skull. It doesn't make sense. Did it protrude out? So you go, well, again, does it do that? And, you know, so there are theories. Oh, I get that now. Anyway, I always have a problem with these, okay? Sometimes, and Jess, you had a problem with this, and I'm trying to make my mother understand. Some of these trailers look so real. I go, ooh, 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 ooh. I thought, not going to lie, Back to the Future was coming out. I go, why does it look that way? Why does it look that way? Why does it look that way? Well, guess what? AI does that. People use AI to make a trailer, and then you go, oh, that's not real. No, it's not real. It never was. And then they do it with something that is kind of there, and I go, wait. So I don't really know. The one that I'm looking forward to right now is Marvel's Coming Up. Can you talk about what you know there? Because they're doing like, oh, coming back, coming back, coming back. Do you know about that?
If you're talking about Doomsday, there is so much coming out, like rumor wise. I am doing my best to ignore it because I want to come in there fresh and not have anything spoiled. So, but
Yeah.
the rumors that have been coming out are just absolutely insane.
I believe it because you go, oh, and then it's a verse of a verse of a verse. I go, oh, that makes sense. But I think if you see 4, See Fantastic Four before you see this, then you'll make sense. And I think they go into another dimension of a dimension. So they're going everywhere. That's why you go, that makes sense, and that makes sense, and that makes sense. That's why he is. And they already let out of the bag. How does Robert Downey Jr. become the guy? Which I go, he's not really Doom. Doom is Doom. Maybe he took over his body in a weird way, and he goes, that's the answer. But Doom is Doom. And there you go. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Anyway. But there you go, and that's the answer. Now, we got something coming up. I don't know if he's calling in, but I'm going to show you something we didn't have. And you go, why do you guys talk about it? Why do you not show it? Because I didn't have it. And that's the answer. But drink responsibly. There you go. Now, they have this. This is the OM Cheeseburger, okay, at Applebee's. Limited time. When they get rid of it, they get rid of it. And that's it. Now, when you get it, you get it. And you get it. Now, the other one is this one, okay? Mucho. This is on their Facebook, okay? It's the $6 Mucho. And I'm telling you, man, it is awesome. That's all I'm going to say about that. It is awesome. It is awesome. It is awesome. We finally got it. Facebook got it together, and we found it. It might have been there when we talked about it. It's right there. So corporate said, look, it's ready to go on. And there you go. And that's the answer. There you go. So there it is, the $6 Mucho. We'll have them talk about it. We'll talk about it, and then we'll talk about it. There you go. Now, we're going to take a real quick break. But before we go, real quick, Jess, what do you think about... Again, I know He-Man is coming, but what else is coming, and what should we look for? And there you go.
Ooh, there's a couple things to look out for, but right now that's still months ahead. At this current moment, I believe there's something coming out next month that you might want to look at, but I have to figure out what the name was. I can't remember at the top of my head.
Okay, so we'll find out more when he remembers. We'll be back with more right after this. Stay tuned. Woo!
Standard time is here. That means shorter days and cooler nights that make you want to stay inside. Don't get caught in the cold. Franklin Mechanical Systems can do a preventative maintenance check on your heating unit. Get it working right. For cleaning, repair, or a new installation, call them for a free estimate. Franklin Mechanical Systems, for all your residential and commercial heating and air conditioning needs. Call their Beaumont office at 951-845-1000. That's 951-845-1000, and stay warm today.
Join Yvette Walker every Tuesday at 4 o'clock p.m. on KMET ABC News Radio, 1490 AM, FM 98.1, and Internet KMET TV for the Southern California Business Report. The show is dedicated to highlighting successful businesses and the individuals behind them. Yvette interviews the incredible people managing these enterprises that range from awe-inspiring sole proprietors to world-renowned organizations. The Southern California Business Report, Tuesdays at 4 o'clock p.m.
The Holiday Inn Express in Suites and Banning is distinctively suited for your travel time out of the car. Off the road, you'll find a courteous, welcoming staff and spacious rooms with desks, flat-screen HD TVs, and comfortable furnishings. Enjoy the complimentary breakfast buffet, high-speed internet, and fitness center and pool. The Holiday Inn Express in Suites and Banning, conveniently located off the I-10 near golf, gaming, and entertainment. For reservations and information, call 951-572-5500. That's 951-572-5500, or go online at HIEBanning.com.
Take KMET 1490 AM with you everywhere you go by downloading our free smartphone apps found on the KMET website, KMET1490am.com. You can also go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store on your phone to download the free app. Now you can listen live or play any of your favorite programmers' podcasts using your smartphone. Go to KMET1490am.com and download your free phone app today.
You're running out of letterhead. What do? Lithopass Printing. You need business cards. Now what? Lithopass Printing. Invitations to a wedding? Lithopass Printing and Banning is the answer. Lithopass Printing can provide banners, signs, and blueprints. Think of Lithopass Printing and Banning for quality graduation, birthday party, and baby shower invitations. Lithopass Printing also provides lamination, faxing, and photo prints. If you need it inked, make it Lithopass Printing. Lithopass Printing and Banning.
That's right. It's Hollywood Live today. We got a lot of things going on, and we appreciate each and every one of you. If you have a comment, let us know. We got Applebee's. What's going on?
Good morning, Aaron. Jesse and all the KMET listeners. Well, we got some great news on that Rams front. The KMET listeners have been enjoying 20% discount at the Beaumont Banning Applebee's because the Rams keep winning. They're in the playoffs. They're doorstep away from the Super Bowl. And I'll say this right now, if they win that Super Bowl, I can't take away the 20% until September. So it's going to be about 9 months where we're going to be handing out the 20% discount if those Rams do win the Super Bowl. They first got to get through the Seahawks on Sunday. That's the NFC Championship. And come on down, you'll see both games. The AFC Championship, which is the Broncos and the Patriots, that's at about 12:30. And then at 3:30, our Rams play against the Seattle Seahawks. And it's go Rams, and keep that thing going, and 20% discount for all KMET listeners as long as the Rams keep winning.
Now, I will say that is on everything at the price that it is, because sometimes specials are exempt from that, right?
Yeah, regularly priced items, you'll get you 20% off, but obviously we have some really special deals that we just can't discount further, like our 2-for menu, and of course this OM cheeseburger, which is going out the door for $11.99. So that's a special time for a limited time. But these things usually go back to what would be their regular price, and then once that happens, we go ahead and put the discount on that. And then, of course, if you have any drinks, we'll discount that.
Okay, now I'm going to bring Jess here. And Jess, speaking of drinks, and Jess does not drink alcohol. I want to put that out there. But I'm going to show something here that we got permission from corporate Facebook, thank God. And here it is for those of you tuning in on our social. It's awesome. Follow Aaron Michael Sanchez. Very easy. We're here at KMET, 1490 AM. It's a $6 Mucho Smucho Sips coming up, and it's a limited time. But man, and Jess does not drink alcohol. I'm going to put that out there, but drink responsibly. Real quick, how would you describe this to our audience on they're listening in a vehicle, Jess?
Yeah.
Let's see. They look like fruit drinks, pink and purple. You know what? I have no idea what these colors are.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
$6 Mucho Smucho Sips. The purple one is the new Prickly Ever After Rita. It's a sweet meat tarts margarita with Cuervo Traditional Blanco Tequila, orange liqueur, lime, and this new pear syrup and gummy lips. And then, of course, the more red one is the Tipsy Cupid. We have that every year around Valentine's Day. And that's just around the corner. Spiked lemonade, matchup of Smirnoff vodka, orange liqueur, strawberry, and premium lips, lemon, sour top with those gummy lips.
Now, let me ask you something, and again, please drink responsibly, but I'm telling you right now, I think people are going to start tasting this in their mouth when they start looking at it and they go, I want that. One of them says, level up with what's a vibe drop?
Yeah, so that is on the Tipsy Cupid, you can add for $3 Grey Goose vodka in this little vibe drop, and you can keep that vibe drop. It's a little plastic test tube, if you will, and you can take that home with you, and a lot of folks just will go ahead and pick that test tube out of the drink and pour that little extra Grey Goose in there for $3 more, and it just spikes up that drink. But of course, we're going to drink responsibly.
I'm not going to lie, it looks really good, and Jess does not drink, right, Jess?
I do not drink, but that actually does look good. It looks like some type of, if you told me there was no alcohol in there, I'd probably drink it up.
You can make it virgin, right?
Yeah, we do have a prickly melon rush that does not have any alcohol. Put some pep in your step with an energizing mix of Red Bull watermelon, thick prickly pear, lime juice, and lemon lime soda. That's non-alcoholic.
I can see why this is ahead of the Heart Day, because again, when you have someone and you go, again, drink responsibly, it's a good time to order something so you don't go all tipsy, even though they go, ooh, now they tell you everything that you need to know, and you go, and I say, watch a show, and there you go, put on your headphones, and there you go. So there you go. What do you order with this, by the way?
What kind of food do we order? Well,
yeah, what should you order? What would you recommend to order with this?
This new special, I think we talked about this last week. I don't think you or I or a lot of folks are necessarily going to go for this, but because it's pretty cheesy. But the $11.99 OM cheeseburger, which is in a sizzling skillet in queso and mixed cheese, a pool of molten cheese. You do have to be careful, and we are warning everybody to be careful because we're serving in a sizzling skillet. But it is $11.99 right now, and it's also on the 2-for menu and you can get that. The 2 for menu is always a wonderful deal. You get an appetizer, one of 5 choices, and then one of 9 entrees that can go from $25 to $35. And on the lowest level, 25, is that OM cheeseburger for a limited time.
It's a heart day thing, man. I'm telling you, it's where it's at. Jess, I think you have people that would love this, and I think you need to share it, and I think we need to make a clip of this because it's right there at Applebee's. It's a limited time, and because some people are asking a question on the OM cheeseburger, and they're going, because some are lactose, and could they have maybe a substitute if they cannot have cheese?
Sure. Well, we have plenty of burgers on our regular menu, and certainly, because we're offering this wonderful thing, if you had just said, hey, don't, no cheese, we're going to certainly do that for you. And the picture, you can just picture the picture without any cheese in it, and that's what it'll be. And we'll still put it in a skillet, and you still can be careful as you're picking up that off that sizzling skillet.
I guess you don't get the obvious one, cheeseburger. Okay, you just get a burger. And you have other great burgers, by the way. Can you mention them?
Sure. And like I said, we can make any burger we have without cheese. It basically is just a burger, but and that's okay. We serve plenty of those, and we have the whiskey bacon burger, which I believe is one of Jesse's favorites, and
it's really good.
Yep, and the mushroom Swiss burger, and yep, we've got just about every burger you can. We also have the Impossible Cheeseburger, which actually is with non-meat burger. It's a vegetable burger, and
okay, how about that?
Yep, and then the classic bacon cheeseburger and the Bourbon Street mushroom Swiss burger. I think I mentioned them all. Yeah.
What do you have with avocado? My mother is a big fan of avocado.
Don't have any avocado. I'm so sorry.
Okay, never mind. It's expensive. It adds up. All right, awesome. But there it is. There you go. And there you go. They have a lot of great specials. It's a limited time. Again, it's just one of those things. We got permission. There you go. We talked about it last week. And boom, there it is. The $6 Mucho Smoocho is awesome. And drink responsibly. And make sure that you are of legal age. It says it at the bottom. And it says a lot of things. I'm going to take off the like us and comment there. And as you can see there, drink responsibly. Drive responsibly. There you go. There's the answer. Or drive responsibly, drink responsibly. I think they got it backwards, but whatever. There you go. All right. Before we let you go, what do you think about what's coming? I know you don't watch, but Jess says, hey, by the way, you need to watch. And what do you think Applebee's needs to watch, Jess?
Oh, at this current moment, off the top of my head, I have no idea because there is nothing really in theaters right now, which I'm kind of disappointed. At least nothing for me. I've been watching stuff on like Netflix and stuff.
It's because I left up when I look up. Well, okay, here's the thing. You know when and I'm going to get Jess in trouble, but when he was single and he say, I don't do that. But if you put like a picture up and you go, you get a little distracted. You cannot think. There's a show. I'm not going to lie. I recommend it. And then I go, wait, should I? And I want to be on the show. Not going to lie. I don't know if I would win, but it's on Netflix, and it's a bunch of people that all get together, and it's pretty awesome, and they compete. And Jess, I think you could be on the show with, but we have to get our numbers up because they go, you're not big enough. But anyway, there you go. But that's the answer. There you go. But when I put this up, Jess doesn't think. He's like looking at it, and he goes, so I could literally get him a real, and then he'll see it, and he goes, oh, no, I want that. So Jess, real quick, what is the show of the day that we should at least, what would you recommend for Applebee's?
The Rookie. That's always a great show on ABC. I don't know if you've ever heard of it or seen it. I believe it's like season 6 at the moment.
That Bill would like.
Yep. I have seen it. I do like it. Yep. And I've got all the streaming services, and I've got more shows to watch than I have time, but I'm working through them.
Oh, and by the way, MGM is a thing. I didn't even know this. What do you recommend on MGM, Jess?
The reason I started subscribing to MGM Plus was for the Robin Hood TV series. They offer one free episode, so I'm like, I'll watch it. I'm not going to like it. I liked it and ended up subscribing because I wanted to finish the rest of the series.
All right, so, and then what was the other thing that you saw recent on MGM Plus?
The Running Man.
Yeah, so there you go. You never know. Bill, I know you got to let it, but look, let us know what you're going to do when you do, and maybe we'll meet you. And have we ever gone to the movies with Bill? No? It should be our treat this time. Shouldn't we treat Bill? No? Maybe so?
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll figure it out. It depends on if the football win the whole thing, because, man, 20%. All right, we're going to let you go. Thank you for making it a great day with us. And, again, how do we find you?
We're at 1585 East 6th Street at the Highland Springs exit of the 10 freeway. It's where Beaumont and Banning come together. Go Rams. See you at Applebees.
Yeah, mucho. I'm telling you, man, for $6, man, $6. Drink responsibly. Okay, we'll be right back right after this. Stay tuned.
Get up to the minute forecast and temperatures for Beaumont, Banning, Redlands, Palm Springs, your community, national or international cities, on KMET's website, KMET1490am.com. The station now features AccuWeather. AccuWeather offers weekend and extended forecasts along with the latest radar map and current conditions. AccuWeather on KMET1490am.com. Logged in every morning for your daily forecast.
Your pharmacy and mobility solutions is now Beaumont Pharmacy with a new location at the Sundance Corporate Center. That's at the corner of Highland Springs and 8th in Suite 110. Of course, they still have Pack Your Meds. No more counting out the pills, dropping them on the floor. Oh, what a mess. And they have a full selection of pharmaceutical CBD, wheelchairs, over-the-counter meds, you name it, they've got it. So if you're looking for the best and you want the best pharmacy, you go to Beaumont Pharmacy at their new location, 835 North Highland Springs, Beaumont Avenue in Beaumont, California, Suite 110. Give them a call, 951-845-8252.
Tried shipping a package lately? It's amazing how difficult and time-consuming it can be. Packing envelopes, boxes, second-day ground, next-day air, it's all enough to give you a headache. Next time, do yourself a favor, go with the pros at the UPS store in Beaumont. They'll pack it right and let you know all your shipping options. You can also take care of everyday tasks like copies, faxing, notary services, and live scan fingerprinting. And while you're there, pay your Edison, gas company, and Verizon bills. Open extended hours Monday through Saturday. The UPS store in Beaumont, located in the Oak Valley Plaza at 1440 Beaumont Avenue. Call 951-769-5956. That's 951-769-5956. Online at the upsstorelocal.com/5027 or Google 5027.
Tired of waiting in line for overpriced coffees and packaged rolls? Make a change and stop for coffee or espresso and a fresh homemade apple fritter or ham and cheese croissant at Donut Delight on Highland Springs Road in Banning, just off the I-10 freeway. Donut Delight is a family-owned business with a friendly staff who has served the past area for 22 years. Donut Delight on the corner of Highland Springs Road and Ramsey Street, just off the I-10 freeway. Donut Delight opens daily at 4:30 a.m.
That's fine. I'm getting a lot of information here, and if you're hitting us up again, you're like, where can I get that and when? I'm telling you, man, I could probably make a friend. Okay, so there it is, $6 Mucho Smoocho Sips. It's awesome. It's at Applebees. I don't know if I would do that vibe drop, but if they put something else in it, I might. I'm not sure. Am I? I don't really know. I like Smirnoff. I really like Smirnoff. And the other one is, it's hard to read, but it says Cuervo. But that looks so good. And then it comes with the they're little kisses. Oh, how cute. Smoocho, I get it now. Jess is even like, what is that? Right, Jess?
No, it does look good. It does look good. I have not had any alcohol in nearly 20 years.
I thought, see, now it comes out. Wow, the truth. This is a truth drink. Jess is like, okay, fine, I'll admit it. So, because Jess used to say, I don't drink alcohol. And so when people say that, I go, oh, that's awesome. You don't drink alcohol. I'm never going to push it. But now I put this up there. All of a sudden, he drank it at some point.
We were all young at one point. Let's be real.
There it is. You know what I find out? When people say I don't drink alcohol and they say, shh, don't tell anyone, and then they drink it, because they trust me usually, because I don't say who does what when, but if you say it publicly, that's on you. But the answer is usually because it went weird for them at some point. They go, I don't drink alcohol. So when women say I don't drink alcohol, guess what? They drink alcohol. I can almost guarantee it. And it's because something went weird and they go, I shouldn't drink alcohol. That's what they really want to say, right, Jess?
Yes, exactly. So let's just say the easiest way for me, let's just say if I drink too much, I turn into Captain Jack Sparrow. He's just tipsy.
All right, we're gonna figure that out in a minute. All
Rum
right, so
rum tastes like water. It just goes so easy.
oh, that makes sense. I can see it. Okay, well there you go. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm glad. I don't know if I want to break that because you never know because you go oh don't ever get pulled over because again responsible. Be responsible. I don't know if I'm putting it in a good way or a bad way. One time it came up. They said if you're gonna do this, don't ever promote alcohol. And there was something else, and I said okay, got it. Well, look at me breaking all over the way. I mean, it is what it is. So drink responsibly. It's right there at the bottom left. If you look very carefully, like Jess was doing a moment ago, it says drink responsibly. Okay, drive too. Very responsible. It used to be drive responsibly, drink responsibly, drive. I don't know which way it goes. Now it sounds about right. All right. Anyway, there you go. So that's the answer. Now, Jess, what else is there?
So I made a list on what was coming out next month in movies, and I realized a lot of the things were just horror movies. That's all. For some reason, like a lot of horror movies are coming out right now, and it's kind of weird. So right now, I think the first movie that kicks off the summer blockbuster. Wait, what do you call it? The summer blockbuster movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll probably be around May 8th, which is Mortal Kombat 2.
It's funny how you almost said that. Mortal Kombat, right, is what you want to say. Mortal Kombat, right?
I'm not allowed to listen to that song because it gets me pumped, and I'm just like,
Mortal! There's a reason. I'm not going to lie. Mortal Kombat, I never played the game, okay? Because to me, it jumped in a weird way, right? And then Sega was a thing. Do you remember that? And then what was that other one? There's one that I'm forgetting, and it was like one of those where it's like, and it was a little chip, and it kind of did in everything, and then you go, oh, that's where it's going. But then, like, it did in everything, and all of a sudden, like, because it was Street Fighter, then it was Mortal Kombat, right? And I never got the and then the special combo at the end, and or rip him out, right? Death, right? And all those voices. You go, what is that about? Seriously. But Mortal Kombat. So, and then I actually know the guy who plays in Mortal Kombat. I actually know him. He would go, I don't really know you. I go, I forgot. I know your father. And his father is really big in a lot of things, but you don't know it because, like in Bat, he's in Bat with what's his name, Keaton, and he actually helps him out with some of the stunts, and there's some stuff that he does. He showed me a picture. I go, oh, you were with Keaton? He goes, yeah. And I go, ooh, so I got to take a picture with his father, and then I got to see him from afar. So a lot of other people know him, but he knows a lot of like people in the industry of stunt world because of his father, and then his mother is a whole other story. So you go, oh, that makes sense. So anyway, but Mortal Kombat. So when? Oh, I'm sorry, I got a little lost. So Mortal Kombat, what?
Oh yeah, that comes out May 8th, so I'm excited for that. I'm also okay. So Toy Story 5 is supposed to come out on June 19th. Okay.
Okay.
I haven't watched anything since Toy Story 1. I wasn't even aware there was 3 or 4. So this is kind of a shock to me.
You know what? It's funny that you say that. You're right. I kind of think I stopped at 3, maybe 4 happened, and I was like, huh, or I was busy, and then now it's at 5. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Well, okay, because I have a question on that, but I wonder if they're going like right. Because I have a question about the guys, right? The guys, ooh, right? They have a whole story. They always do a short of a short of a short. You go, but they have a story. There's a reason they look that way. Anyway, all right. Well, and anything else, Jess?
Have we talked about Lara Croft yet?
Oh, Laura. Man, Laura doesn't like Laura. I tell you, with He-Man coming out, it's going to change everything. Okay, it's going to change everything. And some are going to say, and I'm going to say this: have you seen Tron yet? With the red.
Yes, I have. It's on Disney Plus. If you have not seen it yet,
did you see his face though? There's a little disappointment there. He could barely hide it. When you know just his face, he could barely hide it. It's like there's a little anger there. There's a little like what's that word? Someone would say there's a little something there, right? But when I ask him and he goes, yes, I have. There's a little in his eyes, right in his eyes. When you look for it, you go, oh yeah, it's right there. You got to look for that because it's the thing, okay? But there you go. So I'm not going to say, do you like it? But it is out, right?
it was a decent movie. It had a lot of great scenes and stuff like that. I think I was just disappointed because I wanted the movie to follow the story of the 2 characters from the last movie.
Okay.
And that's probably why I'm disappointed. But I'm just not a huge Jared Leto fan. I don't know why.
he ruins them. He ruins them. I like Jared, but look. Okay, I'll give you an example. When he played Joker, I think it ruined him. Okay, now did I like him in the other movie that he was in? Yes, which is another movie that you go, oh, I forgot about that. He plays a vampire, which happens to be really real. And then he plays this, but every single one of them, he's like a oneer. And you go, why is he a oneer? I don't even know. It's like they move him in, and then he goes, oh, what are you going to do? And then they go, oh, it's something. He's a fan. I love that he's a fan. But for some reason, they do something, and I go, why are you doing that? So they make Jared one of those, okay, in certain movies and certain shows, you may know this, you may not. There's certain ones that enter it's hard to explain. I was trying to explain it to my mother, but she barely watches this. And she goes, I don't think so. She just had a stroke, just so you know. And I may have another way I'm going. But the answer is, I think he is in those. And if you do the math, you go, he's brought in either at the end or when they want to make it big, but then for some reason they drop it. And you go, so is he the disappointment, or are they just not letting him be who because he really goes all in. I don't think it's his fault.
No. If you were to hear the stories of him, I think he's a method actor, right? There's only so much method acting you can be to just try and be in the Joker's mind. You can't be there. It's not right.
He's crazy Joker, and you go, that one's going to do everyone in. And then you see him with, what's her name, Harley, and you go, I don't want that to happen. He's going to ruin. And she goes, I love you. And he goes, I love you, babe. And you go, great, here we go. So he's a murderous one in a weird way. Now we know what he does. So I think it's the stories. I think the stories, because when you think about it, they brought him in and they did nothing. And he was ready. He goes, that's it. And so he's disappointed. He is disappointed. I think he's got to cut the hair and not go rock in a weird way. Because I think he goes rock in a weird way. When he goes there, you're never going to get him out. He goes rock. I'm telling you, he goes rock. Go, da-da-da. And you go, oh, great, here we go. Anyway, there you go. I think it's the hair. He's got to get a haircut. All right, that's the answer of the day. I got to get a haircut. It is long. This is probably, I've had it longer, but I'm going for a baseball look. What do you think? Oh, all right. Real quick. So I was trying to say something, and I'm going to try to bring it up, but my mother knows what it is, okay? I'm going to bring up Netflix, okay? Because there's a show, and I'm not going to lie, it's a show of a show of a show. And there are some shows I go, okay. And we stumbled upon it, and I said, oh, that's interesting. And then you probably have stumbled on it as well, and you go, oh, that's interesting. And when I want to bring it up, it never brings it up. Are there any shows that you like seeing as a show of competition, Jess?
Maybe. What competition are we talking about?
Well, it depends if you can get on the show. So I'm going to look for it because it's not really my thing. It came up, and my mother's been watching a lot of shows, and again, it's not my thing. And have you ever noticed when you look at something, all of a sudden it messes up your list, and you go, great, now. So I'm looking on mine. I should probably look on hers, and there you go. But it's a show of a show of a show. They did it in the UK, okay? And then they brought it to the US, okay? But some of them in it, you go, and one of them was very famous, and I didn't know how famous he was. It's one of those shows, right? But you go, oh, they're all big on social. And my mother's like, I don't know who they are. I go, I know. But if you follow them on social, you go, oh, I get it now. So I really don't know. And there you go. Although this looks good, but I don't know. Because there's some stuff coming out on Netflix. You go, is it worth it? Like Star Search, live Tuesday. Yeah. But, is it going to be good? I don't know. This looks good. Love Through a Prism. That looks good. Why not? What are you going to do? But there's a show, and I think, Jess, you could be in it, but we really have to bring up our numbers. And at the rate that we're going, we're never going to be. And I think you don't want to be in it because it's $1 million. You could win $1 million. But here's the thing. The winner, I have to say this, because you go, are they ever going to give, because they spend money up the wazoo. And Jess, I think you would spend money up the wazoo.
I would probably do that. You know what? There is a reality show that I'm interested in watching. They announced it, I think, a week or 2 weeks ago. You should consider entering it.
And here's the thing. It's funny how Jess said that, right? So here's the thing. Now, there's a part of me, I want to win the money. But I don't want to win it at the cost of, they have scorpions, they have snakes, and they... I go, are you even responsible? At the rate they're going, I'm probably going to need, there's going to be a need to be, okay, I know of I'm not going to say it. I know of it, but I'm not going to say it. There is a show where somebody got cut on stage and they had to call the ambulance because he wasn't responsible because they have stuff there that they shouldn't have been doing. And even the people there said he's not trained, but they said, nah, he can do it. He did it. He sliced his arm. He sliced his arm. And it went, but they don't talk about it, but you go, they're not responsible. They're not responsible. So any show, and then they pour out stuff on them, and you go, that's disgusting, that's disgusting, that's disgusting. It's disgusting. And then they vote you off. I will probably be voted off pretty quick. So maybe I won't do it. Maybe it's a show I go, maybe not. But it was $1 million. So here's the thing. I have a theory that they're never going to give away the $1 million. You know why? They don't want to give away $1 million. They want to give away as little as possible because they figure out how to spend it. And then when they figure out how to spend it, they spend it. I'll give you an example. Let's say you want like something to eat, right, Jess?
Okay, I'm afraid to see where this is going to lead to, but continue.
It's a good show. It really is. I want to be on it. But do I? No, because I probably wouldn't do it. At the end of the day, I go, no. And they go, well, we got to vote you off. All right. I'm about that because I don't, but so here's the thing. At the end, somebody does win money. I will say that. So if you go, okay, it's not one of those shows where they're going to give it all away. No, she wins a lot of money. But it goes from $1 million, and they didn't even think about it, every time you order something on this show. And maybe they didn't know. I really like the host. Okay, I really like the host. One of them, I follow her on social media. You actually know her, Jess. You don't even know you know her. Valkyrie. Valkyrie is in this show. Okay, she plays a host. But in the last episode, I think because she went really big. Valkyrie is awesome. Valkyrie, we love you. You don't even know how much we love you. She goes, I know, everybody loves. But it's true. It's true. Valkyrie is awesome, and she's a host in a show. Okay, if you know that show, let me know. Because she's a show of a show, and that's the answer. She's going to be so big, no one's going to be able to get her. Okay, no one's going to be able to get her. And there you go. So, any questions, Jess?
No, I was just going over so when I said there was a TV show for you to apply to, you got until February 15th to apply. Do it.
Wait, what was the month again?
February 15th.
Oh, that gives me enough time. What's the show, Jess?
It doesn't matter. You just want to be on there.
It matters. It matters. I guarantee it matters. Okay, so the answer is so simple. I think we could win, but when they do those challenges, I go, no. And then, oh my God, they did something so irresponsible. I go, someone could get really hurt. They were doing this thing where it was slipping, and then somebody tripped somebody, and his head could have gone down there and paralyzed for life. That's how Christopher Reeve lost his ability to, what? If he could do it again, would he? No! Because if you see his neck, go watch the Christopher Reeve story, whatever they call it, and you see his neck on that horsing incident, and you go, oh, that's professional. Not when you saw his neck go the way it did. You go, that's not even real. Like, you would think it snapped in half. It repaired a little, not a lot. Then he went paralyzed days later. You go, oh my God. So there you go, and that's the answer. I think he went paralyzed right there. But then they show him kind of like sitting there, and you go, no, he's going to have a problem. And then, boom, paralyzed for life. He had a little feeling. I don't know why they didn't call out. They go, well, what are you going to do? You can see he was, like, disappointed, even though he goes, but that's good, right? And they, like, killed any. And when you think about it, you go, it was horrible. He was stuck. It was like his head and his body doesn't want to move. Horrible, Jess, horrible. So when that happens, that happens. When that happens, that happens. Anyway, let me tell you what the show's called, because actually I'm about watching it. Not sure I'm going to be on it anymore. But there you go, because responsible is not what it is. It's called Inside, and that's what it's really called, Inside. Do you know what it is, Jess?
Inside prison?
You would think, that's a whole other show. That's 60 Days. This is called Inside. Now, here's the thing. The people that put it together, okay, did a UK version. But this is called Inside USA. So that's what Valkyrie, love her. Not sure if she's going to be on, but she's on that. There you go. And she promoted it on her Instagram. But she has a lot of people on. It's really YouTube where she's big. On Instagram, I'm seeing she's pretty big. And then I think she was a Twitch. But when you know her, you know her. She's very fun. She's very fun. I have a question about her because you could tell at the beginning she was a little depressed, and I go, I think I know why. Because she's very honest on unless she takes it down, I never know. But she's going to go big, Jess. She's going to go big, and that's the answer. But that's the show. There you go. She did voice acting for Netflix Sonic. She's already big. There you go. That's the answer. 2020. I didn't know that. And is this real? Do you know who Valkyrie is, Jess? I am a huge fan.
I'm going to say no, but that name sounds familiar. Like Valkyrie, like R-A-E?
Yep, you knew it.
She's a streamer, right?
She's a Valkyrie, I'm telling you. Yeah, streamer. Yeah. That's what she's known as, but I'm telling you, she's going so big, she's going to be impossible to get.
Yeah, I don't even watch streamers, and I know that name. So
Yeah, Valkyrie. But I'm telling you, she's like if you put her in the Star Wars thing, she could be a Valkyrie. She kind of holds herself that way. Boom, and she's kind of that person. But they didn't have her in the last episode, and I think I know why, because she got really big, and that's the answer. And she's literally, it's right here. I love when it says what it says. She goes, I hosted a TV show with Elphanum. I don't know that's really his name, but that's on Instagram. She promotes. Some people don't promote, and then they get mad at you for, and she goes, it's out now, and that was posted, but go see it. It's a really good show. There you go. And that's the answer. But some of the stuff they do, you go, would you do it? I know Jess would do it, but again, I don't really know. And this guy is Elphanum, but Phantom, founder of Tony Exclusive or Tone Exclusive. Complex, not sure. Anyway, he's really good, but she's really awesome. And there you go, and that's the answer. And you can't have him do anything because he almost in the eyes, you could tell he wants to. You could tell it looks like a new one, but when you go with $1 million, you go, oh my God. And they go, how much am I making? Not much. But the person won, and there you go. But they start off with $1 million, they just want to give it away because they really don't want to pay. They look for anything and then some to give it away. And when you think about it, that's kind of where we're at with everyone. And there you go. And that's all I'm going to say. Because people say, I don't want to talk politics. But when you think about it, that's where we're going. And that's the answer. Okay. Any question?
No. But I do remember where I seen her now. She was in a movie where she played herself.
She's big. She's big. She could do everything. She's awesome. I discovered her on YouTube. I subscribe. It's hard for me to subscribe. If I subscribe. But and then I was like a fan, right? And you know what she could do? I'm not gonna lie. There's so many voices that she could do, but she could do a voice. Okay, there's a voice that I go, maybe you never know. All right, I'm gonna keep on because you never know. But the answer of the day, she's awesome. When she does a voice of a voice, she does a voice. There you go. Because they come out when she gets very happy. When you startle her, it really comes out. Anyway, there you go. I don't know what her real name is. What's her real name, Jess?
You know what? I have no idea. And I'm pretty sure she doesn't want people to know because then people have stalkers. And
she already has them. She doesn't even know she has them. You know what? Maybe it's Val K. Ray.
Oh, no. I see her real name. No, you're way off.
What is it? Valerie?
Says her name is Rachel Hofstetter. That don't. Yeah.
Rachel, known as Valkyrie. Okay, yeah, because that's her screen name. That makes sense. She's going to be known as Valkyrie forever. They even put her in they don't put her real names if they put Valkyrie. They didn't even check, Jess. They didn't even check. She goes, that's why I'm not getting paid. No, I'm just kidding. She'll get paid. It's obvious. All right. Any questions, Jess?
No. So
Okay.
I do have one thing to take. So the game show that I was talking about, the reality show, it's for Fallout.
Oh, okay.
If we talked about the show where it's like end of the world apocalypse type thing.
Okay, are you going to go and try?
I don't know. If you want me to, I will apply.
Okay, if you and I go, I think we have a chance. They go, you're not big enough. I go, that's fine, whatever. But then if you get on, what do you think they're going to do?
I don't know, but I'll eat everything. That's all I got to say.
Okay, send it, and if I go, you go, and if we go, we go. But then you're going to, go, oh, I can't go, I'm not allowed, or something.
No, I think it'll be a good promotion for the radio station. That'd be funny.
Yeah, it would. I'm telling you, we could do it, we're already doing it. Anyway, there you go. We got Steph over there, says, hello, happy editing this glorious sunshine. Cold, awesome. Oh, and I had, do you really want to put that out there? Well, I have a dentist if you need a dentist, but she says, I have no cavities from the dentist. Yay, happy, yay. All right, because I hate it when you have cavities. I need to brush my teeth, it's true. All right, answer of the day, there you go. Okay, anything else before we let everyone go? Because I see on the list here, I'm going to say this really quick. There's a list. Don't know if it's right. It says RIP. Have you seen anything on RIP yet? I don't even know what it's about.
RIP. Ben Affleck, Matt Damon?
Yeah, see, you know that so quick.
I have not seen it yet. I've seen trailers for it. My wife did not give me permission to watch it because apparently she wants to watch it too.
Which one? Does she want to watch Affleck or Damon?
You know what? I didn't ask that question.
Did you see Damon and his daughters? Do you know how old he is? He looks young. He has daughters that are almost like, and they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And they're making fun of him, but like right in front of him. What are you doing? He did a position with Affleck. I don't know if you saw this. It was a good clip. And he's looking like professional. And then she goes, what are you doing? And I go, is that a fan? What's going on? And they go, no, that's her daughter. And I go, that's her daughter? And then they take a picture and you go, that's his daughter. And a daughter of a daughter and a daughter. You go, oh, no wonder. Who knew? So the answer, I really don't know. But she called it out and I go, wow, who knew? All right, so there you go. So that's, I know Affleck has, but you go, dude, you got to let them know what you do, because I think they're like, why are you being that way? And I love it because they called them out. They go, what? I'm trying to be cool. You don't know. It's called positioning. Okay, when you do a certain stance on a carpet, there's a position that, like for women, it's hide your hips with your hands. So when you see, like Kardashian, she's known for it. And I know this because someone told me this. We paid her, actually, and she got us, it doesn't matter what she got us. But she on the side said, look, do this, do that, do this. Stand this way, stand that way, stand this way. When you go to a carpet, this is how you stand. This is why. And I go, oh, didn't know that. So she had me dress up. She had me try on a suit. And I said, okay. And you would be surprised at the things she would recommend. But she goes, look, go to Ross. I'm telling you, literally, this is what someone said. Go to Ross, look for something that looks like it's a lot of money, and then wear it on the carpet. You don't even know. And there you go. And that's the answer. Okay, so that's a freebie. There you go. Anyway, they tell you how to stand, when to stand, and how to stand. Because they go, if you stand this way, you look this way. If you stand this way, you this way. And it's really just this. Take somebody with a camera, stand a certain way, and then know they call it a position. So when you see someone, they look like they're just looking from left to right, there's a reason. Okay, and they squint their eyes because they really want to blink because all those lights are really bright. So and they go, it looks better. And I forgot this. She actually told me, she'll go, close your eye a little, not a lot, and then look weird ever. And then when you find it. I forgot how to do it, but there you go. Right? Like the Zoolander, but not Zoolander. She goes subtle, not big. Because I'm just, I try to... Jess has a look. He has a lot of looks. All right, Jess, make a look. Not that look. Not that look either. Definitely not that look. You know what, Jess? I got to take you on a carpet and take a picture with you. You got to do it at least once.
Like, sometimes my face can be really expressive, especially when I'm trying to hide something. So yes, I do.
Just one carpet. I'm going to take you on a carpet, or I'm going to invite you to a carpet, and I'm going to say, okay, let's take a picture, but we got to take it and then I have some friends that actually put it on, where they put Wire Image and Getty and all that. And if we can get those people to put it up, all of a sudden, boom, you're known. But then if you post it, they get mad. I don't really know. But whatever, what are you going to do? Because you go, are you out there? I have some that are out there. If you Google my name and you go, I don't like that one, I don't like that one, I don't like that one. But what are you going to do? So there you go, and that's the answer. Plus YouTube. YouTube does it all the time. It takes screenshots of you and go, great, my eyes closed, it's so weird. So Jess has it. He doesn't even know. If you know what, Jess, I want you to Google your name on YouTube. Or on Facebook or on any search, and then see what you come up as and click on images, okay? And then see your face, okay? Because you might be tagged more than you know.
You never know.
Yeah.
Never know.
Because Jess is a thing, man. He could be famous. All right, so we'll do that or not. Because here's the thing. This is where I tap out. I'm the first one to tap out when it comes to snakes, scorpions, anything poisonous. And they go, it's not poison, it's poisonous. I guarantee if I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. There's a show, and it's always $1 million. And they go, all right, it's Fear Factor. This Fear Factor. Fear Factor made it big. I don't know who was before Fear Factor, and I'm not that person. I will out. I'm out. I'm the first one out. Guys, I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to do it. When I do it, I do it. But I go, is it? And then you get a disease, or you get something like in your ear, and you go, oh, no, here we go. They should literally say, and then I have a question, and this is why they don't want me, Jess. What about the animals? They have this whole humane society. They're not even careful with these animals. These animals get eaten, they get eaten, and they get eaten. They probably eat each other. You go, are you safe with this? No. So there you go, and that's the answer. I'm going to turn you in, and then I'm going to get my $1 million, or not. I don't really know. Anyway, I don't get in trouble. There you go, and that's the answer. There you go. Any questions, Jess?
No, not at all.
I'm going to turn you in. Because I know people. All right, the answer of the day. What? They shouldn't do that. And then they make you right? It's Fear Factor. I don't want a Fear Factor. But if they offered $1 million, would you? I don't really know. Then you get hurt. They didn't even tell you about the accidents that happen off camera. You know why? They squash it. They get rid of it. You go, yeah, I got hurt. Exactly. So no way, Jose. And that's the answer. There you go. But I'll try out for a show. You never know. Of competition. There is a show of competition I really like. And it's a show in Korea. Really good. But there you go. All right, that's all I'm going to say. And we're out of time. There you go. Anything else? Oh, we have a story coming up. What do you want to say, Jess?
Enjoy your weekend and go watch Zootopia 2.
Oh, yeah, Zootopia. I forgot about that. Watch it. Why not? Okay, well, bye, everyone. Make it a great day. Whatever you do, remember, life is for living. Live it well. Bye, everyone. And that's it. All right. Anyway, that's the answer of the day. But man, go watch. Okay, it's called Inside. All right, I know, and I have this moment, and I've been invited on a show. It wasn't a competition show. It was just a show. You would call it, why would you be on that? And I go, well, like he said, well, it's good promotion. You know, you don't know. And that's really what it is. It's called promotion. Okay, but if you don't win the money, and here's the answer: the lady won money. That's all I'm going to say. It was a lady. I have to say that because they are ruthless. They're not to be trusted. They're not to be. And the guy played with his heart, but she played with. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. She goes, I am going to keep that money. My mother said, because some of these shows do this, what if they just split the money against like some of them, or they give them an option? Would they split it? Right? It makes sense? No? Maybe so? Anyway, there you go. It's called Inside. All right. I haven't watched the UK. I did watch the US. Anyway, but they're not responsible. They're just not responsible. They think these things are like, you go, are you going to get hurt doing that? Yeah, probably. If you're going to get hurt, right? Ambulance. I don't know. Because they go, we're just trying to get out there. Yeah, about that. Then I always have this theory. I don't know if it's like a thing, but in my head I go, they always put that one person that's going to win, huh? Well, then they give it back, huh? Because right? No? Did she win the money? Does she have the money? I have a theory on that. All right, because sometimes they go, well, we got to get famous before we can pay it. You're those people? Because they don't want to give it away. In the show, it's really where our country is. Well, whatever. This is probably why you're not going to let me on the show. The answer is so simple. And maybe I don't want to be on the show. Because you have scorpions. And scorpions, poison. When you look it up, you go, they die from a... There's a lot that die. There's a lot that die. They die. They die. They die. They die. You don't know? They die. No, whatever. Okay, so the answer of the day is, do you want to be on a show where you die? No. No. How do they remove the venom? People die from scorpion. Do you know? Okay, people die from bee. Do they die from bee stings? I know I misspoke. Sorry. They die from bee stings, right? No, some do, some don't. You go, I didn't even know that was a thing. They swell up in a weird way. Yeah, that's a problem. Then you have a problem in your body. He goes, I don't think so. That python wanted to choke him. It was just a snake. He wanted to choke him. It was going to choke him. They're like, oh, sorry. He was like, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I could have done that one. That one I could have done. It's the food one. When they put it in your mouth. No. They removed that. We're good to go. I like competition. There's one in Korea. There's some stuff I'm trying to think about it. But there's one in Korea. It uses your mind. I probably wouldn't be good for that. Never mind. I'd be on it, and then I'd be off it. I wouldn't win the money. I go on knowing I'm not going to win the money. That's the answer. But I said to my mother, not going to lie, my mother's pretty... Now, my mother could do it. My mother's like, I've been through it all. And then my mother, I would recommend for Inside. She would be a good contestant. She has a demo reel. It's called Drive with Mom. Somebody said, why don't you do it again? Because she had a stroke. What if she says something weird? I cannot do it live. I have to edit it. They go, do it live. No, she says some weird things. It's a stroke. There you go. What are you going to do? All right, there you go. That's the answer. There you go. Steph, we appreciate you. Keep the comments coming. Or not really, because you probably have other things to do. You have other things to do. I guarantee you have other things to do. I have a story, but it's a dumb story. All right, the answer. It's a good story when it's a good story, but you will say it's a dumb story. There you go. So don't watch. Just go away. Now the answer, the good. All right, so there you go. What? It's a thing. It's a thing. You don't even want to know. You don't even want to know. You don't want to know. Steph, you would be good on a show like this. I'm not going to lie. If you're there, you'd be good on a show like this. What? Watch Inside USA. Let me know if you've seen it. It's a really good show. It's hard to get past the first one, not going to lie. And then I got to the second one, the third one, and the fourth one, and then I was hooked. I said, oh. Yeah. My mother said, wow, I can't believe we watched that. She was like, this is dumb. And then she got hooked. I said, you like that guy, huh? She goes, yeah. And then at the end, she's like, oh, I didn't know he was that. And on the show, when he's on the show, and he said this after, because they do this thing. I don't know why they do it. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, they did it, and everybody's upset and mad. One goes, it's just a, you know. But here's where I say it's a problem, because then you see how people really are. You go, that's how they really are. Yeah, exactly. There you go. So I don't know if I'd win. I'd be like, But the guy gave it up in the end. That's what you need to know. A guy gave it up in the end, and she goes, I don't even know what to do with that. You know why? She wouldn't do it. She wouldn't do it. A, she needs money. Doesn't say it. And B, needs money. And there you go. One was like, it could change the life. $1 million, yeah. But you know what? They're never going to spend $1 million. That's the catch. When you watch a show, they're never going to spend $1 million. It's right there. They're never going to spend $1 million. If they knew that, they wouldn't spend it. Okay, here's what they did. Okay, I'll give you an example. You go, you're never going to get $1 million. I guarantee it. They look for ways that you're never going to get $1 million because it never goes up. It just goes down. Okay, it starts with $1 million. Aha, right? She wins money, just so you know. It didn't go down to zero. I did think for a moment it was going to go down to zero. I go, at the rate you're spending, seriously, because they really want it to be zero. They go, you know how much we had to spend just to make it? Exactly, there you go. That's zero. Let's say, you never know. Sometimes favors are a thing. You don't know? Yeah, it happens. They go Netflix, but Netflix may not have money anymore. They go, we don't have money. You know why? They're going the other way. They go, we don't have money anymore. So it might be only one. You never know. Unless they have one in the works. There you go. But Valkyrie, love you, and then some. I don't know what your real name is, but you got to let them know because they're going to get you confused with someone else. And there you go. You got to start branding yourself with the name of a name. Because, look, a stream is a stream of a stream, but a stream is a stream. Now, if she were here and she said, should I change back to what my name is? I go, change it with it. Say, also known as Valkyrie. Okay? Don't do Valkyrie because then they're going to think that's your fake name. Your real name you need to use because on the credits they say your stream name. But your stream name is just a name you go, I didn't know I was going to take. Because that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes people go, she could be on Diz. Okay, she on Diz. The one she hosts with on Inside could be on Diz. All right, go watch it. It's very interesting. It's hard to get past the first one. You go, it's one of these? It's one of these? And then you get past the second one, the third one, the fourth one. You go, oh, I'm not going to. Okay, here's why. Here's why I say this. Be honest. Truth. The answer is, I looked at it once and I says, how does that woman look familiar? I know she's bigger than this show. How is she bigger than this show? I know she looks familiar. Nothing. I saw a little. I said, oh, it's one of those shows. Never mind. And then gone. My mother, who cares? Well, it comes up again. I go, all right, everything else is prime. Right? Netflix, go watch it. And then we watch it and we say, I know her. And okay, I'll give you an example. Justine. Okay, Justine, I met in person. I know, I'm a fan, big deal. But I met her at E3. And she was just sitting there because she was there as like, I don't really know, but she looked like a press member, okay? And she has all kinds of interviews at the time and all kinds of things. And because I know her from YouTube, she has a lot of followers, obviously. I says, hey, can we do something on camera? She goes, yeah. Awesome, yay. Don't know what I did with that clip. Think because sometimes the footage goes missing. It does. Anyway, I met Justine. Okay, I don't know what her name is. I just know her as Justine. Do I follow her? Yes, I do. There you go. Now, I'm a fan. Yes, she did it when a lot of people were doing it on YouTube, and I was like, I don't know if YouTube, and so dumb, so dumb. That's why I have little, not a lot. I gotta make it over a certain count. Then they go, okay, with real, and I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Do I stream a lot? Do I? Because Facebook killing it in a bad way. You know, oh my God, I got a bunch all of a sudden from a video. But when you do the math, you go, that's it. So I got to go real big with big. You go, oh, you're too old. Oh, come on, man. So that's the answer today. So if I go on a show, do I get big? And then you go, do I want to get big with what the show is? I'll give you an example. I keep promoting this again and again. Don't go on a show where you date. That's number one. I may be single, but do I want out there? No, I don't. And there you go. Plus, you know, I will host a show like that. I will host a show. I know I got to brush my teeth. Yeah. But the answer, I will host a show, but I will never be the person going, you're now, and I hate it when they say this, I came here to win, not to make friends. Yeah, but at some point you're going to be friends with them. You know why? They're going to do a thing of a thing of a thing of a thing of a thing, and you're going to be on a carpet with them. You go, oh, never mind, I don't want to be that show. And there you go. I'm in a room with shows that I used to watch before I was ever on show, okay? So if you want to be on a show, just remember, some of the stuff that you watch, you will meet them in person, especially in the area where we're at. Because we're in an area where they're all at. And there you go. Yeah. But anyway. And then you hear them. They don't know who you are. You go, oh, man, you don't even know what I do. I say it sometimes. I have a show, and there you go. You don't even know. And they say, what show? And they don't even know. That I talk to y'all out there in the world. They go, oh, no. And then, yeah. You know who figured it out? Cops. Cops figured it out. Cops, okay, I'll give you an example. One time, and I was invited, because it was a really good thing, and they invited me, and we said, okay, why not? We gave them promotion for free, and it was, you know, what they do. And then they invited a bunch of cops. So they go, oh, we're going to have lunch for y'all as an appreciation. So they appreciate it. So I'm there with a bunch of cops. They go, so what do you do? I should have shut my mouth. The moment I said, oh, I do, I'm on like a network, you know, you may have heard of it. ABC News Radio, KMET, 1490 AM. It's in the logo above me. I don't know why you just don't get it. And they say, oh, nothing. It goes silent. Oh, shoot, you thought I was the new people of news. This is before Trump, okay? This is before Trump. And so they're like, oh, and that's it. Yeah, this occasional something this, something that, something this. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, I remember that now. Anyway, they're like, oh, and that's it. They shut up. Don't say anything around this guy. It's what they want to say. They all look at you like, oh, yeah, he's okay, okay. I'm like, it's just, I'm very private. I don't talk about, I don't say names. I say around stuff, but I don't say name. I know a lot of stuff that you would say, you know that? I do. It's so weird. Steph, I love you. She says, Ice Justine's real name is, Justine Ezerick. See, no one knows that. I mean, you know that, and it's there on social, but you have to go by that, because that's somebody you go, hey, I Justine. She goes, oh, man. Now you call her Justine. Somebody call her Justin, you never know. When you read it, and then you go, Ezerick. And there's a reason. I think she's talked about it. Anyway, and she was in for surgery or something. I don't remember. Anyway, I don't know how she gets in all those events, but she goes there, does it, and there you go. But she like, I'll give you an example. Does she have an editor? I don't really know. Does she edit? Yes. Does she do it? Yes. And there you go. I saw something so cute. It was a dog and his, so cute. It was such a cute dog. You've probably seen them on YouTube. And I discovered it, and I go, wow. And then you see him, and he goes, I have to edit it now. Yeah, because he's got to make money. He's got millions of views. How do I get that? I don't know. We had one, because we went to the MTV Awards. Awesome, great time. It got taken, and then it got real big, but they don't follow you, and there you go. Because they just think you're just that person. You go, yeah, exactly, there you go. Oh, she hosted CES this year? I know that. You know why? I used to go to CES. Yeah, I know. Whatever. All right, so there you go. That's the answer. Good job, Steph. Good job knowing the stuff. All right, so that's the answer, and there you go. All right, what am I going to say? But Jess doesn't really want to get big. He says he does. Doesn't. I know people that do, but then you go, what's that about? Jess is the only one that's been, at least for now, really good and really just that person. Very, like, I get it. But there's been others that just turn you in a weird way. That's all I'm going to say. There you go. It's weird. It's just weird. It's weird. Sometimes other people turn you. You go, I didn't even know that's a thing. There you go. It's so weird. You go, I promoted you. Yeah, but. Oh, my God. All right, so that's the answer. There you go. How do I say it? And, Steph, I know you could be on a show. I guarantee it. But here's what I say. Don't. Because the moment you... Okay, back to a show. If you get on a show like one of these, you have to do what they do. Okay, in order to win the money. You go, I need the money. Yeah, but. So if you look at the show and you watch it, you go, oh, no wonder. And never go, F this, F that, F this. Just don't. It may come out. You never know. Because you go, oh. And they don't bleep it out. They just let it there. And then your mother sees it, or your mother says it, and somebody sees it. And then they go to church. They go, how am I going to promote that? Oh. You have to think that way. You know, I do say some things in private, but so you have to be careful. No way. So that's the answer, okay? You have to be careful. Now the answer, the good. I have a theory, though. I saw something, and I saw it, and I said, ooh, I wonder. And there you go. And they said it. It was a language that I saw, and it was one of these shows that I go, oh, and I replayed it. And they said it, and it sounded like a curse word. But because it's in a different language, and you look at what they were translating, they weren't even cussing. Sometimes they do cuss, not gonna lie. But the cuss word sounds like another word of a word. You go, oh, like a Shih Tzu, right? A Shih Tzu is a Shih Tzu. I can say Shih Tzu all day long. It's a Shih Tzu, right? It is a Shih Tzu, right? Okay, so I can say that all the time. But if you edit me out on that last part, now all of a sudden I said the other word. Yeah, about that. So there's a word of a word, and it's in a word of something that I go, oh, I wonder, and it sounds like the F word, but it means something completely different. Yeah. So I want to have someone, and they say, no, it's this word, or a combination of words that means this. That's not what they would find me for that word. So I almost want to say the phrase that would just say, now I could say it. But you go, no, you're saying that. Not in the language that I'm saying it. And it was Germany. It was so weird. I replayed it again and again. My mother said, oh. But it's not that. Yeah, because you saw the subtitles. But if you didn't have the subtitles and you heard the word, you go, I thought they said, it's the F word. I need to see how it's pronounced exactly. So when I get that, I'm going to have it. And I go, because I have a theory about where the F word came from. Anyway, there you go. And that's the answer. All right, there you go. But, yeah, no, maybe they came up with it. You never know. Anyway, but it means not what you think. So... like a Shih Tzu. A Shih Tzu is a Shih Tzu. But, when you know what a Shih Tzu is, you go, it's a Shih Tzu. There you go. You have to be very careful on that pause. We're not on the air, thank God. But if we were, Could I say a Shih Tzu is a Shih Tzu? Because a Shih Tzu is a Shih Tzu. It's obvious. There you go. All right, anyway. What are you going to do? There you go. Anyway, there you go. I know this would be the clip that you send. You go, aha! There you go. No, doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't make sense. That's why I say, like Trump, the whole clip, please. I actually like that. I make sense of that because I say, look, you. Some people have taken out of context what I say when I say. I go, look at the whole thing. It's obvious. Well, how dare you? I literally had that one time. Had them on the show after I apologized. And I said, look, they even said, yeah, friend said I shouldn't really make a big deal of it. Boom, done. There you go. Had them on a show after that whole moment. And then I said, I really like what you do. I like what you do. I like what you do. And right at the end, they put something in there. And I go, I thought we were talking about that off the air. It's the stupidest thing. That's why I don't have guests anymore. It's the stupidest thing. What? I can have guests, but do I? No, because they renege. They're there. There you go. Did anybody talk about me? I hope not. And if you do, I'd mention with you. And there you go. And that's the answer. There you go. All right, the answer of the day. There you go. So, any question? There you go. Why I would do a show? Because I want money. Everybody wants money. If you look at the competitors, I said it right there. I said this person needs money and that person needs money. The other people, they don't really need it. They want it, but they don't really need it because they spend it in a weird way. Okay? Give you an example. Let's say you want chips. Okay? How much? Yeah, you go to the store. How much do you pay? No, they charge you $1,000. And it's a can like that. But you're stuck in a room with people, and there you go. And that's it. Okay? That's it. They give you a bed. Oh, and a shower. You can take a shower, but in order to take a hot shower, they charge you a lot of money for a minute of hot shower. So you go, I'm going to take a cold shower. It's living that way. But do you want $1 million? No! There you go, and that's the answer. So is it worth it? No, not really. And then they spend it. Then they figure out stuff to spend it within so many days. When they figure that out and that out and that out, how to spend it within so many days, they go, got it. The first person they got off, they said, by the way, do you want to spend from that money of $1 million, $50,000 to be back on the show? Yeah. Then some are like, I can't fault you because, I mean, that's obvious. And then the next person they kicked off, they didn't even give that. They should have said, do you want to spend $500,000 of that money and have people hate you? Because that's really what the person winning should say. Oh, you spent the money and you spent the money with that? Yeah. And you spent the money and you spent the money with that? Yeah. And you spent the money with that? Yeah. Well, you spent money? Oh, yeah, I did. There you go. And that's the answer. So you go, well, it's really not your money. It's your money. When is your money? But is it your money? And no. Because, I saw with her that they don't give the money. I think she didn't get the money. Did she get the money? I almost want to look it up. Did she get the money? She's like, I'm upset. I don't have the money. Yeah, because they don't want to spend the money. I don't really know. It started in UK, evidently. And there you go. But there you go. They're really big. They have money. But in order to put that together, I almost want to say, can I see the money? And not fake money. Can I see the money? Can I see the money? Because I have a theory that they give away the money every never. And then they choose the winner at the end. Because they could. You never know. I guarantee there's probably a show out there that they go, that's what we do. On radio, we can't do that. When we have a giveaway, this is the oddest thing. I'm so glad I do it the right way. Sometimes I go, why do I do that? Thank God. Somehow that problem and that problem and that problem. That problem because you guys are doing dumb. I don't do dumb. But the answer is, when you do a giveaway on about that, I don't know. Is he going to change things? Is he changing things? So it's not going to be, you never know. All right, well, I'm still not that person. If I do a giveaway, there's a certain way to do it. Okay, there's a certain way to do it. And I used to do a giveaway, have a giveaway. Until they finally said, oh, by the way, can we have that list? Why do you need that list? Oh, well, here's the reason. Oh, never mind, you need that list. I didn't know that. You kind of could have told me that. So that's the answer today. When you're on broadcast, now on YouTube and all those, they have their own little thing. But when you're on what we're on, and I'm not on the radio right now, I'm on y'all. So I'm a streamer. But I'm really radio. But when I say that, no one ever says that. Is it better to say I'm a streamer? They go, how come you only have that many? Because I'm a streamer. I don't know. I've been streaming, but am I? Is that the new thing to say I'm a streamer? It looked really good because they said content creator. Yeah, I create content all the time. Am I a streamer? Yeah, I'm a streamer as well. Am I a host? Yeah, sure. I've been on TV. I was on a show that didn't even come out. Really good trailer though, but it didn't even come out. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if it's ever coming out. But the answer, I don't think it's coming out. It's way, they go, it's so old. Exactly, there you go. You need a haircut. There you go. All right, the answer of the day, there you go. And that's the answer, there you go. I'm much faster than I was. Oh, there you go. I know it's a droopy side. There's a reason. I had a stroke. Do you see that red eye? There's a reason. Wait, where's it at? See that? Red eye. It's not red eye. Thank God. It's a vessel that burst. My mother says, you have a vessel that burst. You're right, I do. All right, there you go. That's the answer. So I've had a stroke, and I've had a stroke. I've had a stroke? No, I haven't. The stress I've gone through, seriously. I don't think I've had a stroke. Saying you had a stroke doesn't mean you had a stroke, unless you had a stroke. How did they prove you had a stroke? I don't really know. That makes sense. There you go. I had a stroke. There you go. Or not. No. Seizure, right? I don't know. Did I have a seizure? I don't know. Just because I say it doesn't make a sound. I'm just saying it. Doesn't make a sound. All right, the answer. I don't really know. I don't know what theory about that. All right, the answer of the day. There you go. So there you go. Go on to what you need to do. Go on to what you need to do. Go on what you need to do because you need to do. And there you go. And that's the answer. I rhyme. I rhyme. I wonder if people that rhyme habitually are stroke people coming. There you go. Or people with a seizure at some point. Are they? Because they get stuck in a weird way. There you go. Or not. Yep. Packing. That's a story of a story. Okay, so there's a story of a story. Okay, and there's a story of a story of a story of a story, and there's a story. But when you start unpacking, you go. You may have heard it. It's a story. Now the answer. It's a story of a story. But you go. Yeah. It's a story. But when it comes out, it comes out, and it comes out. When it comes out, and then you have oh. There you go. Or not right now. Just say how. It's a story. Now the answer. So do you have any questions? All right, there you go. Because you're going, what is a story? It's a story of a story of a story of a story. You go, how do you make you sound that way? I don't even know, man. It's a story of a story. Like your mind is unwinding in a weird way. Somebody said that. I see your mouth moving. There you go. Yeah, but there you go. When you start doing it, you go, it just comes out. Yeah. Like it, because, man, is it dumb out there. There. It's getting so dumb. It's dumb. And there you go. There you go. So that's the answer today. So I demand truth about that. Now the answer. The good, especially the ones I'm missing. Not the good, because there are some weird things happening. There. And somebody said something to me. I said, what's that about? What's that going? And there you go. But that's the answer today. But we're not on the air right now. But do I? Well, there you go. You never know. But when you unwind, because it's the story of a story. Oh, there you go. Because somebody said something to me, and they said something, and then I just cannot stop unwinding. There. They go, you cannot stop unwinding. No. And we get that. But it's the story of a story. Oh, there you go. What happens when you're no longer where you at? My mother asked it. Okay. And I said, that's the weirdest thing you just said. Because I keep saying this. Because she doesn't get it. I say, Mother, I know you think you're going to die before me, right? But what if I die before you? Because there's been multiple times I almost died there, and there. So she's there. But you go, oh, well, no wonder. And they go, yeah. And there you go. So you go, well, again, there you go. Here I am. And there you go. So I didn't die. It's obvious, but I could have more than once. But again, so you say, all right, there you go. So that's the answer of the day. Any question? All right, well, there you go. So I demand truth. You. So a story of a story of a story. You're going to hate it, but so you don't hate it, man. You know, 80 billion. Because there is something coming out, and you go, I'm not about that. And there you go. And you know what it is? Everything. And there you go. And that's the answer of the day. Everything. Everything's coming out in a weird way. You go, oh, no, here we go. And that's the answer of the day. Okay? And there you go. They get any questions? And there you go. So that's the answer of the day. So there you go. Okay. All right. It's a story of 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 a story. And there you go. And that's the answer. Especially ones in this. But when you start talking like this, you know that you know. There you go. I have a theory about that, because that and that. I've seen it already, but they don't know. But when they do, boy, what does it come out? It's like a mind of a mind of a mind of a mind of a mind. Yeah. All right, anyway, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back with story. And there you go. And that's the answer of the day. Any questions? There you go. All right, well, the good. Yay. I'm out of that. Yeah. Out. Whew, that. Still don't know what that is. And what? Yeah. Just so you don't understand the words I'm saying. But when I do, I do. And there you go. They get, but, what? Huh. No, what do you do? Out was a mom. Don't want to do that. There you go. Lick it. Go over out. There you go. Lick it because we know what it is. There you go. Lick it. Yay. There you go. What the? Oh no. What? Lick it. Dun 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 dun. Oh. What? Out was my they out help it oh yeah it was my oh phew yeah rest finally rest yeah rest again. Yeah, take it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh man, if I were with other people, I'd be like, what is that? There. Going, what is that? That. I don't know what people is, you know. But I know what I know, what I know. I know what I know, what I know. Look at there you go. Yeah, print somewhere. Yeah, there you go. When that's out, then I know what I am, and I know where I'm at. There you go. Just, understand the words I'm saying. But when I rest. Look at, because something's happening there, there, yeah, there you go. Yeah. It was my alright, alright, it keeps showing me that, but I'm not sure. They, because I don't know, was my because I still don't know. And now I go, where I go, and where I go, there you go. But when I get that, I get that. They can be free, idiot, and then you go, them out of you, then you're out of me, and then I got finally, yeah, there you go, so, yeah, and yeah, there you go, go on, and I hit that, there you go, they get, no, because you feel where you're at, but you're not. Yeah, when you go, there you go, yeah, there you go, because I'm gonna get out of that, because yeah, now you know, and you get, and you go, and that's the answer, yeah, there you go, but, I get any question, there you go, I get, there you go, they get, now, they get, yeah, they get oh my god, yeah, they get so that and that so that let's just understand what I'm saying, but when I speak, and I think when I speak, I know what you look at yeah, what's not like it, I don't know what I'm saying, look at something there, when it works, but there you go, look at there's reasons it works out, yeah, I know, what's about that, rinse repeat, that's all, and there you go, look at, yeah, I don't feel emotional, what's wrong here, they, no, take them, because they have, but do they, you don't feel children, no, it's feel emotion, this is where you got, take it, they, because there you go, when you're feeling you, they, you're feeling you, they, and they, so they, and they, so we're just in your, there you go, when you feel emotion, there you go. Now you feel emotion, man. Go because you feel motion, you feel motion, you feel motion, you feel motion. There you go. Then you feel motion when you feel motion, but you don't feel motion. There you go. Now we got man. There you go. You don't feel motion never. There you go. You know, you get where you get. There you go. That's where you go. I don't think you want that. Now you get why, and then you go. Would you hold that in order? Now they get the. Now any motion. You know, or I still they yeah, I tell you, no, I don't do it. They do what they do, and they do what they do when they do, but they do what they do when they do. They do. And that's the answer. There you go. Any questions? There you go. Now look at there you go. Now look at so there. I'm not sure how there, and there, because it's a part of y'all, which is a part of y'all allowing you to be y'all, but not allowing you to be y'all. There you go. But there you go. We got that. That I don't even know about here. See, now get the yeah. There you go. Now they get but so that's the answer. There you go. Because I got it at some point down there. Because at some point, you know, yeah. Because I could do, but I don't know what I do. Because there's something up in there that I know, but I don't know when I know, but I know, no. And now, because at least, and there you go. Look at when it's weird, no wheels there. There you go, because you show me, and I don't know, but there you go. So let it be what it be. And there you go. There. Oh, or so you go. Look at it. So let it be what it be. And there you go. And there you go. You know, and there you go. And let it be what it be. And there you go. Because they go away. Yeah. But do it. And there you go. Look at it. So you lay. So anywhere we go. Yep. There you go. But is it? So I don't know. I gotta do if it's real or because I look at it going so you can see, they can see, and they can see, and they can see when they see it. There you go. I don't know. There you go. Then we make sense that. Then the rest there. So sure. There you go. And that's the answer. There you go. So if you can see it, they can see it, and they can see it when they see it. There you go. And that's the answer. What you do. But you know, man. Because you know where you're at. There you go. But you know where they at. They at. Help. And they got. Never know. There you go. Oh my God. And that's the answer. They. When you know that. That. Yeah. That. There you go. And that. Because you know what? Yeah, a bunch. There. Oh. There. Oh. There. Oh. There. And there. So there you go. And that's it. There you go. But there you go. Look at it. Help. Heaven help me. Of course, there. Means try to be away from that. That. Because I'm waiting for he. There you go. There you go. Well, we're on look at they, there you go. There you go. There you go. Maybe that. That one knows that. That. Oh my God, there you go. There you go. Wait, what was that? Because you got. There you go. That's why I go. Where you go? Oh no. Good try. So there. Oh yeah, that's what he was. But does he? Now you there you go. Now we know. And now we know. And now we know. There you go. Oh no. There you go. Now we know, man. That means he they. Man, he knows that one. There. Why is it there? There. He knows that. We try to sell, but again, they got word there. He actually sold it. There you go. He goes, what is that about? What? There you go. There's nothing. There you go. That's what this thing. Nothing there. But that's what we do. Do. do, or I guess I would because I'll do that, man. They do that, blah, blah, blah. They do that. They do that. I don't want that. No, we know, man. No, we know. Because I got 8 billion years, 80 million years, and 8 gazillion years there. There. So I gotta go there. Yeah, and there you go. I'm gonna go over, man. Because it's that. Yeah, I understand the words of the name, but they do what they do, and they do what they do when they do what they do, what they do. And that's what it says, man. Oh my God, don't worry, say you're gonna hit it. Now there you go. So I don't hit it, man. Man, there you go. Because tuning that's the thing. No, get no, man. That's he, she, they think about why they say when they that's why some things go wherever. Because it's going back over way there, because make it worse than it is. But because it's really a thing that go way there. This rose goes away. Wheels up when we up, and when we up, but it goes to go with that. Just say, yeah, and they go, now they get, I don't know, man, you go, and that's it, we go for a break again, no, get, they, no, man, no, no, get, that's what I say, wait, they go, no, we know, because it was also there, go, wait a minute, what's that, what's that, the thing, and there you go, that's why, and there you go, but, he goes like, no, it's something, but, it's right there, man, it's like, I'm gonna go worse, but that, we know that, there you go, there, and there, so there, but wait, there you go, no, I make it worse, is that, there you go, why, and there you go, but that's, wait, that, wait, what, and there you go, why, and there you go. Now the guy goes on because we got ready for that, because you never know. There you go, because we, and there you go. I know, man, there you go. Don't know, there you go. Think I saw that, yeah, there you go. There you go. As you just, there, we know that, they know that, they know that, they go, yeah, we know that, there you go, wait a minute, there you go, there you go, oh man, that's the thing in Norway. Norway, Norway was that? Well, we're not thinking they, because boy, you don't know how it's and they go. You know, but you know, no. That's the answer of the day. But we forget they up. There you go, and that's the answer of the day. There you go. Like it. Yeah, there you go. Like it. What? There you go. And that's the answer of the day. There you go. Any question? There you go. There you go. And that's the answer of the day. There you go. Dun. There you go. There you go. There you go. What the? There you go. There you go. That's it. There you go. Any question? There you go. There you go. Dun. There you go. Now you know, man. There you go. That's what there you go. Now you know, man. Look at the guys figure out. They when they figure out, and doesn't ever know, but they go no, but it's not like they no. They go, how's that possible? There you go. There, because when they that, that's right, and there you go. But look at you go. Oh my God, don't worry. Yeah, but as I say, wait, what? What? They go, no, we don't mean. So they, yeah, and they go, and that's it. They go there, there, That's it. There you go. Yeah. So there you go. What do you do? They they, yeah, there you go. Phew, that, I hold the line, they hold the line, they hold the line, when they hold the line, hold the line, so, yeah, out, there you go, went out, there you go, what, there you go, put them out, there you go, there you go, what about, there you go, wait, what, there you go, there you go, now look at, yes, there you go, now look at, there you go, so good, yes, they, because otherwise it's not they, because I asked there, and where were there, hang on, and that's where it's there, there, you know, yes, there, there you go, and there, and there you go, yeah, and there you go, now it's there, push us there, and there, when do I go there, where do I, and now, because it don't look at, because it gets stuck there, because that's there, there, because my ass is there, but this is there, and there, because I say, yo, that's not, now you get, but yes, that, they, so I said there, because I know that, they know that, when they know that, they go, oh, we know this is, now get there, now we know this, but this, they go, especially ones we don't, no, as they say, it's a snake, is it? No, it's an S, now get they, yeah, and that's it, there you go. Yes, because we asked that. We see an S, this is so we see an S, so we see an S, you go, of course, an S, look at, you know, S of an S, the less is an S, but an S of an S, however, and that's the answer. There you go, because we have so, there you go, look at, there you go, that, somehow that, there you go, because it's an S, but I want to be out of an S, so I could visit at least by whatever it is, or not, now again, because I know that, because I want to pick up something, this is the, now get, go there, right, there you go, because over there, not you, but I don't sorry, but you go, there you go, because I have a family, oh, who knew, a family, and there you go, because I have a little one there, there, oh, oh, yeah, there you go. Exactly, you don't know. They are, because that all, there you go. They, because I don't know, they, yeah, and there you go, and that's answer, there you go, there you go, there you go, yeah, now that, that, push up, there you go, 9 minutes, there you go, yeah, there you go, there you go, so there you go, there you go, now, and there you go, yeah, it was all, that's answer, there you go, yeah, it was more, now, so that goes, you know, that, you know, but look at, they, yeah, that, because I don't have to be there, they have to be there when they're there, and they have to be there when they're there, but there you go, so I guess I'll, they, when you ask that, there you go, they, you go, I don't know, Oh, anyhow. There you go. Well, I'm just going to oh, anyhow. There you go. Because you they, well, they. Because yes, there. There you go. That's you, she, they. You know, now how we bump you, they. That's a part of you. They, because I'm ever, you're ever, and you're ever, when you're ever, you're ever, when you're ever, go, oh, because you're, when you're, like, what, they go. Because it would be anything, they go, but it would be, because they're not an S, they're an S of an S of an S of an S, 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 but we know that, 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 yeah, there you go, that's it, there, there, and that's it, there you go, they get, yeah, now get, they, there you go, and that's it, there you go. They get this one down. Now they, because they're an S, they're an S, and they're an S, they're an S. There you go. In an S, of an S. But when you get, see, S is there, but they get, they get, they, yeah, there you go. Now they get, there you go. And that's it. There you go. They, because you're an S, there you go. Don't be an S. The answer, when you're an S of an S of an S, don't be an S. Because an S of an S of an S is an S of an S. You go, could do, we do, but you go, an S of an S of an S. I'm not making S, but they do what they do when they do. There you go. So they say, yeah, there you go. So it's so dumb. My God. All the S's there. We're going to do they, and do they, but then you go with they, because they, yeah, there you go. There you go. Yes. Because they're sort of, you know, one more, they, they, and yeah, there you go. And that's, there you go. There you go. What does it mean to see? Now you get the SSSSS, and we're right. There you go. There, 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 dun 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 dun, there, 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 there. So there, you know, and this. I know that's been, let's see, an S of an S of an S of an S, of an S. There. Because really should just be, oh, so that, we want to get that as out, that's right, one's right, but it's right, one's right. So there your S's. And then, because we know your S's, there you go, oh, I don't know what those are, but you know your S of an S of an S of an S, you know, an S of an S of an S, you go, oh, don't want to get pulled there, oh, an S, there you go, that's why I say S. Easy gets S. Now get there you go, on or they no, Ninoman, because it's S of S. But S of an S of an S, S, oh, is an S, there you go, Ninoman, oh, there you go. Right, so I say, oh, you gotta say, they. Plus, you gotta know, when you say, they, oh, you know, they, yeah, oh, and they go, here's that, but they go, they get, because an S of an S, that's the S, you know. So an S of an S of an S, yeah, there you go, and there you go. Because I don't know him. How about they know him, and they know him, but again, they think I am, they are, but I'm not, there you S7S is this. Look at they, yeah, and you got look at an S7S is an S, but look at an S7S is an S, but look at look at yeah, and there you go. Don't talk over there. Look at an S7S is an S, but look at okay, look at S7S. There you go. I got measurized right there. So I got not measurized. There you go. So I got to be as big as I can. There you go. They by them there. That makes sense. There. Well, you see that. That. Oh, okay. What is that? Because I'm back in there. 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 When you see how they sell, but because these are there, yeah, and there you go. And that's the answer. One's there, yeah, not in a minute, right? Yeah, there you go. So that's the answer. There you go. They yeah, anyway. Now look at the what? Yeah, there you go. Look at now, there you go. Look at that, yeah, there you go. Phew. Rest of that. You rest. It's easy to get out of this. Then you're out of that. That. And there you go. And then, yeah, then you have a family. There you go. Not sure about. But you know, they you know, family. Go, whatever. Now get they. Because we got to go. That would be such a little seafood. They. Now get they. Have a theory about that. Now get they. Because there you go. They. Because that's where we're going. Now get they. Yeah. There you go. Now. Now you know. There you go. Now get they. Now you know. There you go. There you go. You know what I mean? It makes sense. What else we're going to do? They. You know, that. 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 Well, you know, I'm telling you, there, lick it, but you never know. There you go. Lick it because a family is a family, but lick it. Say every part of just, you know, lick not we know. We remember, and they remember, guess what? That's what, and you know, lick it, so it's a moment of time, but lick it, now you go, not again, because they pull, when they pull, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Now look at, now you go, they, because they make sense, there you go, when they make sense, but do that, there, yeah, there, because when they do they, because there makes sense, there makes sense, and there makes sense, especially where the rest is, there, there, there you go, there, you go, I want it there, they, especially over there, yeah, yeah, but that's why we pull, we go, but they pull, where they pull, you know, because when you're not all the way there, you go, oh, I have a bit of energy there, so that's why I went, there you go, there's a movie about that, there you go. However, there should be, oh, nowhere, because it know what to Just never know. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and they I know. Look at now. Look at they. Oh, you know when they when they. There you go. That's why I speak when I speak. But look at speak when I speak. Look at my mouth speaking without. I don't want it to speak that way. Oh, yeah, and they go. I would say, oh, look at they look at some of you. There you go. Look at you. Oh my God, no. Oh, like you. Oh, you. Oh, yeah. Look at. I know, man. Oh, when you have time, they because they, oh, but they are, knowing what they are, they when you went, they went, all that, so, you know, you, they, go, so that's, yeah, and there you go, because, of course, again, control that, but they go, so you go, yeah. Because again, stick around by look at noise. Wait, what? Oh, I don't know what to say. Look at. So what I want to say is what I want to say, but I want to say yeah, or not. They go. Oh, they got. My God. Or not. They. Yeah, just in case. They. But. What's new or whatever. There we go. Now you know where. Yeah, there you go. Now you know they. Yeah, there you go. And that's it. There you go. Because those are there. There you go. Yeah, and you they yeah, and they go oh, no, man, no, oh, you know, do they oh, you know that no one knows what to say. Oh, you know that they go blah 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 blah. It's about they you there you go, and they you know, oh, but they that's what it looks like. Oh, no, they what it looks like, you know, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, they go, what you do, oh, no, they that's what they go, oh, when you, yeah, there you go, now they get, yeah, there you go, well, that's what I said. They, because we do, what we do, because we're there for a while. There, oh, yeah, so we know, it's all that, that's what we tell you when we tell you, you know, that the thing goes nowhere, and oh, yeah, they, what the hell is that? Oh, no, they, oh, yeah, and they go, and that's it, there you go. Whew, and you know, oh, no, yeah, and there you go, oh, and they go, there you go, oh, yeah, and there you go, now they get, oh, yeah, and there you go, like, oh, So the answer, there God, two first. Where else? Why not look at the listen, all right, take all right, and take all right, but oh, there's one here, this one, that makes sense because they are they, and they have to be they. Sometimes there. Oh, because I'm with human, but I'm not a human. They go anymore. If I was human, okay, because I talk human. Okay, because human talk with human. No, human. They go. They that kind of and then there. Oh, now we don't. Yeah. Well, I get to be with your. They get what? They got done. Okay. So they know. They. Okay, and they go, and that's it. They go. So that they go. Because it's they go. What do I do? But they go. They get now. They get listen, but they get that's how that works. There. There. So there. Later, but because I am real. But I speak. Later, when I get that, yeah, and that, because it kind of talks a little, and they go, what is that? I don't know, but because I talk for you, they, what we do, oh, no more, they, because that's what we do, they go, this other thing, okay, wonder, okay, they, it was all, they go, alright, why not, what the hell is that, they go, anyway, something, I do this, because I want to feel like that, they, yeah, they go, because I don't want to feel like that, I'm supposed to, but what was that? That, and that's so short, yeah, alright, that's it. There you go. When they had that. Then again. Look at. What else works well? Because it's done. they, oh, yeah, because don't lie, of course. They, so they don't lie, oh, because they, no, better, but you know. Because you know, that's the thing, oh, they're back in there, so they say, what they say, they, what is wrong? Oh, they, oh, no, they, what is that wrong? Oh, they get, oh, okay, they, oh, they, oh, they, la, they, oh, they, yeah, there you go, and that's a certain, there you go. They get, oh, so they got, they go, they get, oh, they get, oh, they get, da 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 da, they go, oh, they, oh, they, oh, they, oh, they, hey, there you go, and that's a certain, there you go. They get, oh, they get, oh, they, oh, they, oh, they, oh, and they, so there you go, and that's they get, any question, there you go. Oh, yeah, now they get, they, yeah, was more, yeah, was on, yeah. Alright, look at they, oh, they, oh, they, we're pushing, they, but yeah, there you go, look at that, oh, yeah, because everybody wants to be the same, but oh no, there you go, oh, yeah, well, he speak, but you know, let me know, man, so they got, I hear you. Yeah, so. I don't know worse. But they know worse. And it works. But what works? If I know, because they, yeah, pouring out machine, man. There. What is that? Oh, nugget. Oh, no, yeah, especially there you go. They get, because you don't have one, man. You don't have a month. When you have one, they go, oh, I missed something, man. Oh, nugget. Oh, yeah, that was wrong. I don't know where they go. They get, sure it's right, but right? Oh, just, you know, with your hand, or some person thought it went once. Oh, let me see. Oh, what? They get, but they go, see, they, oh, or just they, oh, and there you go. And that's the answer. There you go. Do another, oh, gonna go, oh, just your head forward, there you go, or your body forward, something like that. I don't know, man. Oh, but it makes sense. Now, look at, there you go. So that's one, under one day out, but sorry about that. Oh, because we're slowing on. Oh, for the book a lot, you know, oh my god, there you go. Do, but once the energy goes there, big word, and there you go. But the energy do what the energy do. You know, wild word, but then break apart there, so you go the opposite of the opposite. Oh my god, but that, you know, they, oh, they, oh, there you go. But once it's a zero, is it? There you go. So, you know, they get so cool for little, not cool for a lot. Cause you go, well, that was yours. The wind as they go. But again, like the wind does a boat. There you go. They get that's what they cause they do what they do when they do. Anyway, cause the bucket there, blah, there, cause again, there you go. Cause they do what they do when they do. And then when they what they do, they go. I know. What do, la, but that's why they, la, or not, because you're going to do, they, yeah, there you go. And that's it. There you go. Any question now. Now look at the what do I say? Am I doing anything right? There you go. Boy, have we start doing this all the time? This is a lay, what? I mean, so this is dumb, because it's dumb, going for rest, going for sleep, going for the ability to go well about that. Can't get that one. So where I gotta go? There you go. Alright, I'm gonna go to I don't think I'll go there. Why would I go? Because okay. Did that. Right is right, left is left, but is it like there you go. I mean, because I got of that, Are you showing me that? Or that thing? There you go. Let me search. Is that potential thing? Okay. Yeah, I could go there right away. But I guess I go, what is that? What is that? What is that? I would never do because I say, hi, how you doing? Of course. Of course. Of course. I want to find it there. There. Of course, you know. Am I where I'm not a kid? I mean, seriously. I mean, seriously. Seriously. I mean, seriously. 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 Alright, if I'm a kid, I'm a kid. Why am I a kid? There. Well, I mean, who's bigger than me? Think about it. Oh, come on, mother, can't that be? There. Oh, there you go. Well, I can, you know, the whole time, I think I'm going, I was getting the whole time. Where do I go? I'm going to work with you. Oh, something. Was I there or somewhere? Do I not remember that? Is it fake? Yeah. Oh, you know, doesn't work. Because I object. There. Yeah, what works to play girl? Oh, because I object there. If that's my family, I mean, seriously, do I say, yo, hey, mother, do you know a big girl? What if it's my father? You know? Wow, who knew? Oh, what's that? Why that? You know? Okay. I like where the hell are you? There you go. Oh my god. Yeah. Do we got some seriously? Do I say, I cannot wait to get out here? Do they let you out? There you go. Is there any that? Yeah, I gotta try to get it. Okay. Because yeah, and are they separate from y'all? There. Because how is he there? They there. There you go. How they grow up? Where they grow up? There you go. How do they know? To go. Are they like, we're kind of here, but we're not here. There you go. I go all of a sudden over. I think I tell you what to do because I don't really tell what to do. They no. It's gonna be as bad as that. There you go. That's bad. They because they could be, hey, we know you're out there. Are they gonna do that? There you go. That was over. Yeah. There. Where you go? They I got here. I gotta go. Okay, here. I go there. Because I gotta be rare. Because they are what they are, and they are what they are. They're struggling with they, and mine are in they. There you go. There you go. Because I have what I have. There you go. What I go up there. Because I have what I have. Like, what I have. I got no clue, man. It's a theory. It may not be that way. You go, hey, you go. Who are you? Take it. Because I don't know your comparison. Are we just rejoining this? Be like, yeah, take it. What do you want? Take it. If it's a fake facade, boy, don't want to fake facade. There. There. I go, it's a facade. There. Facade. I go, I know what a facade is. There you go. Because facade. Who am I talking to? Because it's good to say. And why you fight? Oh my god, I cried no more. Are you a member of the family? Or not? Because I remember the family well again. Yeah, you never know, but you never know. They go. Does that help? Do they go? What? They go when they go? Or are they resistant? They go. Great. I don't know, but they go. They go. I remember you. Remember. There. 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 You know, oh, whatever. Alright. I don't think you're right there. Oh, okay. There you go. And we have father or mother or brother or sister. There you go. Why would I ask that? Oh, my God. Oh, now get they love. Yeah, there you go. I don't know, but you know. Oh, now get love. Oh, yeah, there you go. And that's the answer. Oh, there you go. There you go. Now we go. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now we get. Oh, because. Oh, I don't know, works, man. Because I visit my home. I go, oh, what this one's everybody. Let's go some. Oh, they, you know, they, oh, no, so we're going to make it. Oh, even bad there, and there. Because I make it, when I make it, then I make it, when I make it, but I make it, when I make it, and no work, and there you go. Never, there you go. Why would I do that? Because I don't think there's man. I think there's other, and I can figure out, man, there you go. Why? Oh, man, where do you want that? Oh, they, oh, now get this one's they, I don't know where's man. Oh, let me see it. Where's it? All right, there you go. There you go. Are they gonna want to kiss me in a way? Going active, move forward in order to kiss you. Ooh, what is that? Here you go. Oh my God, they really kiss. Wait. Oh, now get they. There you go. Oh, now get they. Why? Why we do it? Why we do it? Seriously, why we do it? Oh my God, there you go. Oh, that. Just, you know, I have no control over my body. There's some, bad control over my body. What am I? Oh, but I don't know, man. That's where they do it like that. Oh, now you go. That's what we're saying. Oh, now you go. I gotta do that. Why do you keep saying that? I get the thing. So I get control me. Yeah, it was all help. Oh, that yeah, but the that doesn't mean anything. Oh, that's gonna be a thing. There you go. There you go. No wonder. Oh. When I freeze up, they free up, when they free up, they free up, and they free up, when they free up, but there you go. There you go. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. They, oh, hurry, because they, as you know me, but he can say today, because I have a feeling, what I feel, but I don't have a feeling, because let's see, you know me, there you go. Wait, what? Oh, man, this is again, it was all like there you go. Never mind, there you go. He lay up. Well, maybe I'll because weird, you'll see that. We're that black and take on, no, take on. Because there you go. Because again, take on. What did you do? Oh, okay. they, oh, yeah, but, you know, man, they get their mind, 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 they go, no, we don't, they go, oh, you know, oh, you know, they, oh, they, yeah, and that's it. Yeah, it was all there. Because of course I'm lying there, and there you go. There you go. Now look at yeah. Alright, you know, I could take it from far, who knew? Oh, yeah, but there you go. Now look at out there, look at Monday. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it was all. What? There you go. Alright, well, what? There you go. There you go. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, what? There you go. That's not worse. That doesn't work. When it works, but it works when it works. Does it? No. That's why I'm here. Where I'm at. There you go. Because I'm a little guy. There you go. Oh, now little guy. It's little guy, but little guy. It's little guy, but little guy. Is little guy, but you know. Oh, I know. There you go. Oh, dun 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 da. Oh, la. However. Well, I went over there, or not. They go, oh, no, they, yeah, it was all like it, that, that I was sure because they now you go to one never you go to one when you go on like alright because I'm in heaven help me but because heaven help me because there take present there hello take present they take present what they take present they take present you know or that it doesn't present that because somebody's got this one. I go, why am I there? Why am I there? Oh, because it's down there. You know, man. Oh, now you know. Oh, now you know. Oh, now you know. Now you know. Now you know. Oh, now you know. Yeah, what's my leg? Oh, that. Oh, that. Because, yeah, there you go. Because you think you want to go up, but you know. That was no, you know, what is that about? There, oh, I forgot, there, oh, there, oh, there, There, so there. I don't think so, man. Up the chains. You up the chain over there. That no changes. No changes. No changes. There you go. Now we know changes. There you go. I know changes. I know what it looks like. Now get they. I know changes. You go wait. So you go. How about over chain? No, they literally make you go up a chain. Here's where I will go up a chain. Say, oh, that. No way, Jose. That cuts. No way, Jose. It's like there. Don't feel that. Oh, you know, they. Who did that to you? Because the dumbass will get out. Now we know. No. Oh, I get that, but. No, yeah. I don't want to change. No, I know change. No, they. I know change. Up a chain. No, we know change. You know, chain. You go a chain is a chain. But like a chain is a chain. A chain. Take go. What? There you go. Your best answer. There you go. So up a chain, never. And there you go. Now they. Yeah, and there you go. There you go. Now look at a chain. There you go. There you go. What? There you go. I'm not doing that. You can do that. How about that? It feels like that. There you go. Or not. Like a chain. There you go. In your head. There you go. Not, we know. There you go. Hate it. But there you go. You get it. Ooh, weird. Out of that. No way. There you go. It's gotta be a way. And there you go. For it to go out. And there you go. Going that way. There's no mystery. There you go. You will know about there you go. You know, wait. There you go. You know. Or not. There you go. Because it would be fake. Because it's there you go. Of course you got that in your head. You go, yeah, you need. Now we know it does. There you go. Make it dissolve. Go a new. Do you know you have that? There you go. There. There. We're gonna do they. That's what you want. Okay, there you go. Out. Once a month, no, I say, oh my god, it's gonna hurt. There you go. Yeah. Right. Yeah. What? There you go. Yeah, it was on there. What? There. Now we don't change that. That's what. Yeah, don't know what to do. They or something. There you go. Put this somewhere out there. Now they get. Now we go. Because they you know, and it's now I think right, of course. What's that? That kind of, you know, in order, no order, no words on me. All right, I'll figure out. They, because they can feel. Tell me I don't have that in my head. They. Because it's trying to do me, right? I don't have it in my head, right? There you go. Please don't tell me how that. Yeah, a blade in my hand. There you go. Thank you for finally saying it. Because I want a blade in my hand. Because it's not a blade. How can it be a blade? So, you know. Think about it. There you go. Yeah, they would need surgery. There you go. To get it out. There. Then hopefully you go back. But guess what? Have fun with that. You know. There you go. Oh my god. There you go. Oh my god, I know. And they don't now. Who did that to me? Who did that to me? Tell me, just a feeling. Oh, thank God, how that there. Does it go good if I go up or go down? Or it gets worse? You know, of course, keep it down. That's why I don't do it anymore. You know, they. But you know, they think it's all today. They think it's all today. They think it's all today. Because it's all eminence. Yeah, because I'm freaking out here, man. You know, a chain. Yeah, I saw a chain. You know what I mean? That a blade. Yeah, there you go. How Get there, you know. Put there, you know. Oh my God, I don't. Yeah. Alright, go on. Yeah, that's it. Now it hurts, man. It hurts. They don't hurt. They don't, because they don't. You know, I'm just gonna rest. How about that? Because it's. Hated it. They, and that's it, sir. There you go. So that and all that, there you go. There you go. There you go. All that, there you go. Phew, there you go. And that, and that, and that, just that, there you go. I know, man. There you go. Oh, there you go. I know, man. Yeah, that's all. There you go. What? I know. Yeah, it was one. They, how that. Whew, that's amazing. Look at, because they have some real circle. There, because I'm out of that, because that may cause that, not knowing that, there you go. Oh, I got do, because we have one of those there, of course, oh, and do they, I want that, there you go, but it's like, can I see it, can I feel it, there you go, if I feel it, they feel it, what is going on, there you go, let's roll, there you go. Of course, we'll nugget there you go. Think cover energy wall, there you go, which is why it was sent for, and there you go, or not, there you go. Am I talking about that? And you go on reserve, there you go, or not, there you go. They do what they do when they do it, there you go. How can heaven help me? Heaven help me. They, because then they, because I might be in a way, there you go. No wonder they say that. It's part of your brain. There you go. That might be a problem. There you go. Yeah, don't do. But how is it real? When is it real? There you go. Oh, yeah, I mean, man, this is because they no where we go. Oh, we go. You know, man, nowhere feels that way. He's like, no wonder if he could be they. I mean, they. Is that someone? Is someone going? Hey, what the hell? Or is it methodologically in way? Yeah, that's not doing way. Oh no! Oh, they win the movie. Take it out. Don't take it out. Maybe. Oh, now they get. Oh my God! They. I was going to go a minute because I don't want that. When you yell, they yell. When they yell, they yell. No, I know you. They yell when they yell. I say, you don't know what they yell. Oh, no wonder. They. They. I don't know what about. Oh my God. Wait. Alright, don't I say? I'm gonna do it. There you go. No, I know. Watch out. There you go. They, like, because they're there, and you say it. There you go. They slice you in order. There you go. But you can heal. They can heal. They can heal. They can heal too. There you go. They can heal. But they can heal when they heal. There you go. Woo. They get because worse there. Because you didn't know. There you go. Okay, there you go. They get. Well, I go one they that way, yeah. I go, well, they, I guess I don't know because I know and they that way, they that way, they know and they don't want that way. You know what they do, what they do. What they do, they know. Oh, no, they, we have that in our heads like a horror film. Oh, no, Oh, you know, no, 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 no. Here, was all, they, oh, no, 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 like, really, are they, oh, they, oh, they, no, 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 they, oh, they, oh, they, oh, they, oh, and they're so sorry because they do it there, sometimes. Ooh, what's the what? You go, the chain? Not they go. You. I would stand there because this is the dumbest thing ever. Oh, they. So again, you know, 80 million, because of stuff. Oh, and I go to where I go, and I go where I go, in my head, yeah. You know, well, again, I use you. Oh, use you. When you see when you see when they yeah. Well, that's good. So I'll go right in with in my head, yeah. Well, no wonder you say it's not my thing. Oh, now get because you got fat in your head, you're cramming it down. Why would you cram it? Don't cram it. Oh my God, what was last me out on this one? Oh, now get they. I want to lay down and wait. I'm going to rest. Because you can rest me, they, because I probably got to my fear of that. Oh, because every time I talk, it's going to hurt, huh? So don't hurt me, no. And you know, this one person talking, I'm going to come out, there you go, and go away, like, hey, there you go, what the hell's that? There you go, oh, now get they, it's like switching it that way. Oh, I go, put me on the man, take it, then take it out, remove it, and I don't really like it, no more, right, no more, they, no, wait for you, they go, you know, why was that? That, oh, does it prevent you from you, who's that? They go, you know, help, they go, okay, they go, man, my body's all, they go, or not, they go, how can energy be that? And then, if he goes, oh, just take out, they go, then he'll pen, they go, or not, because they have me. What if me is on the door somewhere going, dude, I can bounce it on this arm, but then we're together, because this arm's right. Oh, but you say you, Prince, you from you, and you, because you're trained. Back in here and there, which way you right? What, there you go, there, they'll fill it, but it's not real. Oh, yeah, there you go. Because somebody would say, what the hell is that? Oh, yeah. I don't know what this. No, look at they. Oh, the other me would say what, and the other me would say what, and the other would say what. Yeah. Now why not? The future me would say, what is that about? Why would you do it? There you go. I'm dumb. Oh, someone they. Oh, they. Oh, yeah. The future me would say, yeah. Why would you do that? There you go. Why am I doing a parody? Where am I going wrong? Where am I going wrong? What the hell is that? There you go. And that's for me. I don't know why. Oh, no, what was that? I got that, because now I think he's that, and do something dumb. There you go. Why would I do it? Why would I do it? Oh, they, I don't know this, man. I know this one, I know, but I don't know. There you go. What's the what? There you go. Act like a compilation of presents of weird. There. Why would that be a thing? They go. Because I think it's going to happen again. Why is it after that? That's pretty good. It's like, no, we know. They go. Yeah, if you do it different. What was it? There you go. So they're present, never go. See, it doesn't work, man. They goes like to go to the top, like, oh, what? Now we know. Oh, now get to the top. Do you have that in your head? Why do they call it a chainsaw? Oh, that's not a chainsaw, that's the other that. Oh, tell me I gotta start with pickle. Then look at so you cannot start me. They, I don't know, that's stupid imagination of you. They. If I took you, I took you. If I took you, I took you. But look at so I took you in a way. Can you take it out? I mean, seriously, and do I want it out? Am I gonna bleed all over the place? Am I gonna die again? A horrible death. Check out. Oh my God. This is the dumbest thing ever. They, oh, of course it's there. Oh, of course. They, oh, alright. I'm just be what it be, and say, yo, what's up? There you go, because it's not working. There. Why not? Oh, Father in heaven, help me out, pull it out, and let it go, because this is dumb. They. And this is why somebody don't pull on me. So they don't go in because you might be right. Oh my God. Oh, never mind. It's like, that might be a bad thing. There. It's like, why is this going on? I'm not even that. Yeah. Who made this happen? There you go. But, can you heal it? Oh, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You know, yeah. Because I'm free out there. Does it work when I have food? Like if somebody has, they go, oh, it's there? Oh, don't worry about it. I just need food. Because I would be queasy as I'll go. And that's really there? So show that to me. Because I have claps on the floor. Because I'm claps. But to get out, I gotta say, help. Because I say, amnesia that. Then I out that. That's why they were there. And there you go. Every now and then, because it's down there. I try it there. Because then they. But when it goes away, and they go away, because it's easier said than done to remove it. Yeah. I don't know how to remove it. I just tugged it away with he, and they. Because I'm just he, which makes sense for her. Because they're sold to me in a way. They go, aren't they? Why are they sold to me? Why would they sell? Are so alive with this one? Who is so right with this? Is worse than horror. Yeah, no worries. Say that patch. Yeah. Now we know bad man. Dude, somebody tell me a story. This is dumb. Tell me a story. I'll say what I need to say in order to say. So go. Can you tell me a story? I'm over that, man. I'm over that. Yeah, there you go. That's one. Number two. Somebody tell me a story. I'll talk for you one. Now, take out. But a story. Take out. All right, a story. A story. But are you a story? Take out. No, I'm not a story. You're a story. You're a story. You. Oh man. Now, story. They. Maybe it's not a story that we're saying. Help. Oh man, help. No, they, because I don't have a story. It's with a blade in my head. There you go. That's what you're trying to call it. There you go. Oh, wait. I might know that one way. There you go. Oh, no. Don't tell me that. Oh, there you go. That. Man. Now a blade in my left and this one? Yeah, there you go. Why would I do that? There you go. Because you like it. There you go. Sign up for this. This is dumb. I don't believe in hells, heavens, and hell. Ever. But it's like a hell of a word. Hell. It's the word. I don't know. They don't believe it. They believe it when they believe it. You don't do it. You don't know. Where does this happen? Because it's dumb. Does it happen again? Yeah, if we think it, then it happens. You know, man. How do I want to know? What do you mean, man? What do you mean? Oh my God. What do you mean? What I mean? Help him and help me. They, but you believe it? Maybe. Alright, fine. If heaven help me, there you go. It doesn't help, there you go. What does the word help? Wouldn't help. Well, there you go. Oh my God, oh, help. Yes. May it work, when it work. Work. There you go. Work, because I want this, that. How am I stuck with that? Just because you say it doesn't make it so. There you go. Yeah, but there you go. You're really doing that? You're I know this in one way. There. Because I don't have it, they have it when they have it. It's like, well, that's what I always say. It's better to be when you go. Then you can say, it's a real man. Unless it is a blade in your head. There you go. Now, it's like, is it a real blade or a fake blade? There you go. It's a fake blade. Never know. It's a real blade. There you go. But, it's imagination. It's fine. So, if he, when they go, oh, sorry. There you go. Then you know. There you go. You're sliced in a way. Never. There you go. But it's still slicey in a weird way because they go, well, what do you want? There you go. I'm going the other way. There you go. Oh, no wonder. Oh, this is horrible. Do I survive this or not? He's horrible. There you go. Oh, how, if I'm already alive, how could I be sliced? Is this a dead blue thing? Yeah, that's why I hate it. There you go. You guys. All right. We're not going to set for that a minute. Oh, so I get sliced. I'm all right with that? Yeah. Are you all right with that? No. Do you hear the words you're saying? Yeah. We're dumb. What do you want? Tell me I'm not coming in half in a minute. Yeah, your upper half and your lower half. There you go. That's the thing, man. Get right with it. There you go. Help. Heaven help me. Where? Who could help me? Heaven help me. I'm not talking until I get help. And that's the answer. Yeah. There you go. Because it's feeling like it's going through me. Wait, is it feeling like it's going through me, or is it actually going through me? Because he knows. It just feels like it tells me so. Yeah. Not like he feels part of you. Just because it feels like this actually happened in real life, in his life of life. Oh, maybe you're interdimensional in a way. Oh, I think you're there, but you're not there. I think you're there. You're not. You are. It's kind of like a ring. Is there? Yeah. No, there you go. It dissipates. There you go. And so we pulls it, and we're like, especially on the right. Don't even budge on the left or the top. What is that? No, wait, he fell a lot. He goes, wait, okay, not be wrong. Now get why are you pressing that down? Wait, you got something. Wait, there you go. Oh, me was saying, wait, what? There you go. So that this is not smart. And so you do smart me, you know, you move they, and then I slice apart every never and take it because I don't slice apart. Dummy. Because I sew it in order way every never. Because I don't look out that way I fall apart every never because then a lower half talks, the upper half goes, where are you? Or not, take it. Because it's something if I'm alive, I'm alive. When I'm alive, there you go. Because he would hate it, they would hate it, and they would hate it because they go, we hate it. No wonder, there you go. Because he doesn't feel pain, that's why. Oh, man, how are you looking the same again? Oh, you know. There you go. There you go. No worry, though. Oh, they. All right, you know, that is why I say it was because you don't know when you don't. Because I'm conscious of me. No, you were conscious, but you know. What are you? Where am I at? Those help me. Any day. There you go. On your own. There you go. I know what you. They isn't real. It's real, but it's real. Not really, because I disappear and we go. There you go. There you go. Then I get out of that. Oh, because you make me feel like I'm that. Oh, that makes sense in a way, like a movie. Or a door. Oh, I can move through you and they. And then I get out you, they. I just have to move. There you go. Because you're at where you're at, but you're at where you're at when you're at. There you go. Kind of like if it's that, then you put me there to say, there you go. Now look at, there you go. But I go, I don't think something. I don't fall apart. I am where I am. And I anticipate they, because we're real. There you go. There. But I'm not real. There you go. Because I anticipate in a way, like a ghost, but not. There you go. Because that might be weird in a weird way. Might be something. The way they move, yeah, but there you go. We're in your dimension, but when you're in dimensions, there you go. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, I just gotta move out of this. There you go. How do I move out of this 100%? There you go. They, because they do what they do, and they do what they do. They go, oh, that's gonna hurt. There you go. Yeah, because you're in their dimension. There you go. But when they go, the way they go, oh man, that's what makes sense, man. That's what makes sense, man. What you're trying to get to. Oh no. No, one of them is because they do what they do and do what they do. Because it goes, are we? And there you go. Yeah, you know. And now we are. There you go. Yeah, but about the real, when they come in the real, they go. But I don't know, it's true. But the other is why we say they go. Looks like a S for arrow. So no, the S of you, they, because my S is moving with they. I don't know what it is. There you go. Oh, because an S of an S of an S of an S of the last. Oh, S of an S of an S of an S of the last. There you go. Red sensor right there. Or no. Oh, I know I had it, but I can get out of that. I get they, because you need you, because you're someone, but you go, because we're at, they go, they, because they could be in a room or not, they go, because I'm in a room, but I'm, there you go, because they're going to make sense, going, you double no, you know, all the time, they go, why do you double, they're not even double, they are where they are, there you go. Alright, yeah. Okay, I'm at Home Depot. And there's a blade just stuck there in overweight. You put me there in overweight because I ain't in the air. And there you go. Yeah, there you go. All right. Where do that? There you go. Who put me there? I'm supposed to think not they. That. So now I feel like it's in my head. There's yeah, because you are where you are. There you go. But it is where it is. There you go. Because it's fast. There you go. Until you know where is that. There you go. Oh man. There you go. Why is that a thing? Because it's up the chain. There you go. You know, up the chain. You go. Yep, bring on there. Oh, never want that. There you go. I'm gonna push everywhere. There you go. I want to push everywhere. Okay. All right. Because he's got that. He goes. Never mind. I want to rest. It's gonna figure out. There you go. All right. You know what? I'm gonna go for that. Yay. Yeah, never. I kind of know that. He goes, I don't want to, but I'm going to do that just to save time. So it's warning. No, good. So I'm going to press a mouse. There you go. I know. What you know? Help. Go and press. There you go. Get me. There you go. Okay, that's all. There you go. Is there a better word? There you go. Want to see if I can get up. They. Not pressing. There you go. At least I'm alive. There you go. Yay. Out as well. Not pressing. There you go. So he finally got help. And that's the answer today. He finally got it, and he finally got it. But if you feel like a little like, I feel like there's a blame in me, it's energy of weird. Alright? And that's what they don't explain. But they should in movies. They go, wait a minute. When you're in the air, and you're in the air, okay? They go, they're in the air. Yeah, but, yes, I'll explain it. Some people believe that there are things around them, okay? Yeah, there you go. And some people, wait, I heard a voice. Yeah. Put a mic to it, you hear a voice. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Because I have a theory about a theory. Now, look at, you put a voice to a mic and a mic to a voice. You go, yeah. Especially when they're, yeah. Now, look at, there you go. Now, because there's a theory of a theory. You go, well, you know, I never know. Because people believe, but do they? Because people believe, well, God speak. Well, okay, how did he speak? Then they fight in weird way. Oh my God. Well, if he speak, then he speak. When he speak, there you go. Yeah. Did he speak when he speak? Yeah. There you go. Then how you know when he speak? There you go. You know. There you go. You never had one speak. No, I don't do it. Okay. They. You go, well, how did he speak to he? They. Well, through his head, dummy. There you go, with voice that he understands. There you go. Okay. So there you go. What are you gonna do? There you go. Then I'm saying that's fake, man. That doesn't happen. There you go. Then you have others that say I hear voices all the time. You know, you're crazy. Now okay. There you go. Oh my God. So I have a theory. I think a theory of a theory. And boy, theory. There you go. But it should be really in a movie, like all the movies that like to see. There. And when you see a movie of anything, you go, oh, will they speak in the room? Yeah, well, about that. You go, how do they speak in the room? There you go. Where are they at? When they at? There you go. Now when you ask that, you never get an answer. And there you go. You go, you know, you're in my room, not I'm in your room. There you go. You go, well, technically. There you go. You go, oh, wait. But you go, wait, so when you're in the air, you go, you know what would make physical there, to you, and you. And I'll give you an example. When you're asleep, your mind is technically at a lower, whatever they call it, okay? Because you're asleep. But the dream stage is a whole other, am I here or am I somewhere? There you go. Now look at it. Sometimes you could feel things in your sleep in a weird way. I don't know if you've experienced it. I've experienced it more than once. But then you go, oh my God, it feels wrong. And then you wake up because you go, oh my God, there you go. Because the body says, I don't think so, man. I'm getting out of here. But you don't say that. It just wakes you up. There you go. You go, whoo. And you go. Then you feel where you're at. You go, oh, that was so real. Oh my God, there you go. Then you forget about it. But if you ever had a dream like that, you go, sensory is weird when you think it's real. And there you go. And that's the answer. There you go. And that's the answer. There you go. So, in a way, you know, am I in that dimension or is that in the dimension of you? There you go. Of you. There you go. I'll give you an example. You're in a car. Okay. Or in a vehicle. Okay. They say the same thing, obvious. But is it? There you go. Now look at, because a vehicle is a vehicle. Vehicle's a vehicle, but a vehicle. Now look at, now you're in a vehicle. Okay. Now you're in a vehicle. What's in the vehicle with you? Air. Yeah. Well, there you go. What else? Dust. Yes, dust. What else? Light. Yeah, there you go. Much better. Now look at. Now you're in the vehicle, and let's say you're in the vehicle with an angel. Do you believe in that? Now, some will say, I feel like I've had an angel more than once. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Some say, I've never felt that. There you go. All right, there you go. Now, you're in a vehicle with an angel. Okay. What do you do when angels say, by the way, I'm not really here, just so you know? Wait, what? I'm not really here. Yeah, I know. Well, that's where you got to stop it and you say, I demand truth, you angel, because they are here, but you're here when you're here. There you go. Now, that's so many stories that they don't say. But I have a theory of that. There you go. Because when you demand truth, and you demand truth, and you demand truth, you go, dude, there you go. Because some of you roll with angels, you never know. There you go. They move you away. I've seen it more than you know. I go, that's impossible for that person to move away. Because angels do what angels do. Now, now an angel wants to say, look, I don't even know how I'm here. There you go. And that's his day. There you go. Now, when you leave that vehicle, does the angel stay in the vehicle? No, the angel do what the angel do. Time. So about you and you and you and you in time. But an angel, in a way, and that's where they don't even do in a movie. And there you go. But when they do, then it makes sense. You go, oh, that makes sense. There you go. Angel is not there. But angel is where angel is. And there you go. But angel is where angel is. There you go. But they're in a vehicle. Why do they have to be in a vehicle? Why a vehicle? There you go. Because they have to be there. There you go. Well, there you go. Now, there you go. Where did they go before that? Where did they go after that? There you go. Which is weird when you think about it that way. But they, yeah. You go, well, wait. I don't really know. I don't believe that. Okay, well, that's the answer to the thing. Because in the movie Matrix, it's just a movie today. But when they go invisible, well, that's other dimension. There you go. But is it a dimension? They go, that's not a dimension. That's just where we are. There you go. But when they go in physical form, then they could do what they do. But when they go in the other, that's where they dissolve in this. Yeah, the ones with the hair. I don't know what they're called, but the twins. It's really triplets. But that's why they do what they do. They go, yeah, let me out. There you go. Then they go where they go, and they go where they go. There you go. And that's how they float when they float. There you go. When it explodes. There you go. I tell you, man, it makes sense for themselves. Now they get so an angel goes, I don't want to be, and there you go. So I have a theory how angels are, but they get there you go because I say I don't know, and there you go. When you see them with a wing, okay, but I have never seen an angel with a wing there, in physical form, and there you go. People say, I see it, but do I? No, there you go. And so I'm a faith. Say, I get guided by an angel all the time. There you go. You never know. When angel, and there you go. Sometimes you think you with an angel, but the answer, I don't even know. The answer of the day is the story of a story, but again, it's a story of a story. Because who believe it? And you know, but an angel. Now look at because they say you're going crazy with an angel, and that's the answer of the day. Because angels don't know what to do on earth. There you go. Because they are where they are, and they are where they are. They go, dude, I don't even know. There you go. Do they walk through a wall? They don't want to walk through a wall. There. But when they get less, because they're like a little cloud, and as a cloud, you go and do a poofy as a cloud. There. We're going to do a little, not a lot, and you go until they're really focused. But sometimes they don't focus on that. They kill you. It's so weird. There you go. They used to kill you. There, and there, and we know that, because he finally got to it. He said, wait, what? Wait, what? And wait, what? And they said, well, I mean, what do you want? There you go. Oh my God. This is a better answer. There. So when you think you're guided by an angel, guess what? Demand truth. There you go. Because you never know what's in the room with you. There you go. We demand truth. There. There. And there you go. That's, well, true. But when you know truth, they know true. But like it, but no true. Now look at because they know true and they know truth. They know true and they know true. But they go. They do the weirdest things in angel. Now look at so that's you, she, they, there you go. And that's the day because they want to tell you something, but they go, and that's the day. There you go. You know, well, because you accept a lot. They go, yep, there you go. They get so when you accept what they accept, they accept what they accept, and they accept what they accept. They go, wait, what? There you go. But there you go. So the answer is when you're where you're at, you go, wait. You should really say, is it real or not? Apply alcohol. And they say, well, it is real, but is it? There you go. Oh my God, please get. So then you go with something else that works over and over. There. Or you do when you do. because it goes right, of course, because you're that way. Okay, been there before, but you go, yeah, because when you're dead, you're dead. There you go. But now the good thing is that angel not here in our, because if they were, it would be a whole other place. There, there, there. Trust me, it doesn't work. When they're there, because the story is about angel being Earth. You go, trust me, it doesn't work. There's something else there. When there. That's why they go, where the other angel. You go, which angel are you supposed to do? Story. But then they take forever to get there. There. Because if they say, well, my story is, you go, oh my god, here we go. Okay, there you go. So, there's a story, but they take forever to get there. There you go. It's just a story of a story. They rhyme so much, my god. You know, so that's interesting. But he finally got there and he said, wait, what? There. So there. And there. So there you go. But it's just a story. Now look at they when you get that and that you get that and that, and that's what you got. You say, wait, what? There you go. And that's interesting. There you go. Any question? There you go. Because they hate truth out. There you go. They choke you. It's so weird. You go, well, I don't think you're an angel that would choke. There you go. And they go, choke. How about that? There you go. You go, you choke. Wow. There you go. But they choke, and they choke, and they're very, that's what they are. But they sorry, my God. So when you choke, you say, Allah, because I choke. There you go. Or soda. That's the weirdest thing, but there you go. You never know. Now they get, soda. You see someone soda, you go, you're going to choke on. Yeah. You go, you get that. I got to have soda. There you go. A bunch. Now you never know. There you go. Because when they go with no soda, guess what? They're gonna soda. No. You could go in, you know. That's why I saw it when I saw it there. Because I don't think so, man. There. Now we know, man. Now we know. Now look at there. So. When you choke, soda breaks up. There you go. Say about that, and then some person until I find something better, it's soda all the way. And there you go. Now you know, man. No. There you go. Everything else, I need. There you go. So. That's why when I say, what do you want? Soda. You go. Ooh. So if you know you want soda, yeah, I do. Because here's a soda there. Something about the carbonation in a soda works there. Now if I can have carbonation without soda, that'd be great. But there you go. There's a theory of that, but they go, but when I get now get there, you now get there. So they say it's not good for you, but I wonder if it's the carbonation not good for you or the syrupy in order. Now get there. You go. Now get there, because I don't know if that white stuff is what you want, but it tastes horrible. There you go. But if I just that, is a cheap. There you go. Because I hate carbonate water. My God. Now get there, which is what you want to do, right? There you go. Now, until it fizzles over and over. Now look at, if you could just make it fizzle, there you go. There you go. There you go. I just gotta fizz it. There you go. I gotta figure out how to fizz it. There you go. Because they say it's carbonate water, but carbonate water is carbon. There you go. Of carbonation. There you go. But I don't know, man. There you go. So it's a theory. Because when you soda, that's why I have soda. You have a lot of soda. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Because it's again. Now when I get rid of soda, you remember. But there you go. Because you need soda. When you need soda. Now when it goes away, yay. When it goes away, yay. When it goes away, yay. Because they get mad at you and run away because they go, wait, got confused with you. Yeah, because something confused you. There. Now when they're not confused, yay, no soda. There. Then finally, now get and that's the answer. There you go. But there you go. So when they say, I feel like I have a blade in my hand, you say you gotta get the blade out. There you go. They go, easier said than done. There you go. There you go. Kind of like people that you think in a movie that when they die, do they die that way? No. That's what they don't tell you. Angel is what angel is, but some angel is, I think, angel. And then there's angel of angel. And then there's angel of angel. And then there's angel of angel. There you go. So I think in a way it should have said, look, this meant that they were there 100%. Okay. Then there is in the air. And then there is with someone. But that doesn't mean they can literally pick up a rock and hand it to you. Yeah, that's weird. Never seen that happen. Exactly. There you go. Now, if they can pick up a rock and hand it to you, they could probably hit you with a rock. There you go, and you don't want that because they're strong when they're strong. But if you see a rock float, you go, that's movie dummy. Exactly. There you go. So I have a question on y'all that think you see angel. Now look at it, I go, how do you see angel? And can you draw it? There. Oh, well, because when you draw it, you go, wait, what? There you go. That's the answer of the day. That's why it's there. But you go, wait, is that imagination as fun? So you go, well, again, you go. So, but you never know. Wait, because I've, somebody say, I see an angel. There you go. Draw it. There you go. Not that I don't believe you, but I do believe you. But you got to admit the truth of the thing, man. No, man, because when they get there, because they kind of float in a weird way with you. But you go, they're not always there. Exactly where they at when they at. They go, oh, right, there you go. Because some think angels always there because they're supposed to be there. You know, yeah, to protect. It's always, no, there you go. But what? They go, that's when you're talking an angel. That's what it is. No worries. And then they treat you weird and we're weird, but you're not weird. You're just weird when you're weird. Now again, that's number weird. That's number one. Number two. If you see an angel, there you go. I've had many conversations with people in private going, you see an angel, huh? Yeah, I do. And that's there you go. But then they go weird there. I had one literally write it down, draw it what they saw, and they said, I saw an angel with you. Here's that, then draw it. And that's their day. Then they went weird there. Why? Are you kidding me? Do I have to remind you? No, okay. So that's the answer of the day. There you go. Because when people claim they see an angel, guess what? Oh, so we're entering a time where you probably should not say it. There, and there you go. And we get that. Just don't say it. Say, you know what? It's dumb. How about that? Until they read that. You go, I see an angel. Do you? No, there you go. Any question? There you go. Now, yeah. And there you go. So I don't see an angel. There you go. What? There you go. And that's the answer. Okay, I don't see an angel. I don't see an angel. I don't even know an angel. I don't know an angel ever. And there you go. Do I know of people? Yes, I do. And there you go. Good. With that, you're good to go. Because you don't see an angel. You go, I don't see an angel. You see an angel when you see an angel. It's just a movie. There you go. But they talk about angel. But is it real? I don't really know. They go, oh my God, you don't have faith. Oh my God. There you go. Oh, it's so dumb. So right now, I don't see an angel because they are about that. When they about that. I go, you know what? I don't know what an angel is. There you go. Had that once with me, even though they said, I see an angel. There you go. All right, fine. We're in that mode. Now get Now get out of that, but they get for now. I'm not going to say I'm an angel. Now get there you go. Because I'm not an angel. There you go. You're an angel when you're an angel, but are you an angel? There you go. There's a whole theory that people are angel eventually, but they get trust me, you don't want it. And that's the answer because they want it when they want it. They want it when they want it. They want it. But then you go, wait, what kind of angel? A lot. And there you go. But again, that's a theory of a theory. How can you prove it? Now, some say, well, they're alive when they're alive, but are they? There you go. Some say they're unconscious, dummy. Yeah, but what means when they're conscious? There you go. Exactly. There you go. And then others say, wait, we go, but we go when we go. So again, make a decision. There you go. Because some say it's a number of a number of a number of a number. Yeah, exactly. There you go. That's why it's a number of a number. It's there you go. So that's the answer of the day. Why is it a number? I got no good. There you go. There's a number that say, look, some will become z and some will. Oh, there you go. So there you go. You're right. Yeah. Don't know what you're saying, but there you go. So that's the answer of the day. There you go. Any question? There you go. But it's a story of a story. Now look at any question? There you go. There you go. Z. And there you go. And that's the answer. There you go. Now look at answer of the day. There you go. There you go. Any question? There you go. Second. Now you know. No. Angel. There you go. So there you go. But when you say angel, they say angel. When they say angel, they say angel. Some say I see an angel. Some say I don't believe in an angel. There you go. All right. Yeah. So when you don't believe in an angel, you're right. There you go. Because sometimes you see an angel, you go, oh my God, there you go. So that's the answer of the day. There you go. Angel, believe in angel, ever. There you go. Why you see an angel? There you go. Why you see an angel when you see an angel? Angel eyes, and there you go. Apply on girl, because it's dumb. They, when you have angel eyes, you go, there you go. And that's the answer of the day. Just say angel eyes, apply on girl. They, or something else that works. I don't really know. Try to figure out. Now I get because I was going to say, because that's where in order they go. God, we need to be here. There you go. Oh my God, not this one again. There. So he said what he said, he say what he say, he say what he say, he say, oh my God, there you go. but that's instant today. So Angel Eyes spoiled girl. He did, but I don't know what Angel Eyes are. Well, when you no, what works, spoiled girl? Now they get you get an answer at some point, but they get but just so you know, it's whatever. Now they get there you go, because it's a story of 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 a story. There you go, of a story. There you go, of Angel. There you go. But he finally got to it. He said, wait, what? There. He said, so it's not a blade. No, it's not a blade, but it's kind of a blade. But it's where it's at. You don't need to be there. There you go. All right, yeah, help. There you go. That's what it is. So he said, help. He goes, I feel like I'm still there. He goes, exactly, there you go. But look at it. When they figure out, they get it's all day. So who knows where it's at? They, and oddly enough, you might see you kind of coming with it ever and ever, because it's a weird thing. There you go. Because it's kind of dumb. You know, that, you go, that's where that's at, that's where that's at. Well, that's all day, they're going to be sold day to day, and day to day. I'll repeat, there you go, because it's probably, there you go. But when they know what they are, and they know what they are, and they know what they are, they know, there you go. You might even have an arm there, there you go. Or a head there, you know, precisely, there you go. Or not, there you go. He says, well, that's weird. Exactly, at his finest, there you go. Well, I want to wake up, there you go. Exactly, there you go. Now, had he said that, that would have been great. But again, they, he still raised out, there you go. But he finally said it, and he said, what he said? He said, wait, what? There, there you go. But, like I say, it's a weird thing. It's imagination as fast to say, but in a way, you go, wow. But do you want to know? I know. That's why, again, like I say, he's saying too much. There. Too much. Especially when you know, there you go. Do you ever want to get with the blade in your hand? And no. But some say, oh, that's how you die eventually. There you go. But some say, you can survive that. Some say, I don't think I want to survive that. You say, word, there you go. And that's the answer of the day. When you get that, it's a story of a story. But that. We're in a time of don't believe in angels. There you go. So, yeah, I don't believe in angels. There you go. How dare you? There you go. Boy, when I get a haircut, boy. Look at now, look at. And that's the answer of the day. There you go. Any questions? There you go. All right, well, there you go. There you go. And that's the answer of the day. There you go. Take it, because some believe in angels, then they believe in angels, then they believe in angels, then they say, why do you believe in angels? How about there you go. You know, do you read the Bible? I mean, seriously. Look at, you know, angels are enemy too. They get that. You go, yeah, it's a story of a story. Excited. You go, but do you believe it? There you go. And you, there you go. Oh my God. There you go. So there you go. They get, and they're the weird ones. There. No more. They. You go. We're going. There you go. But you can bring it. They can bring it. They can bring it. Bring more than once. There. So when they say they don't believe in an angel, you go. You talk about angel all the time. There. You go, not anymore. They, that. And that's the other day, because we're doing that. And there you go. They get so out of that. But it's a story. Why is the story? I don't know. There you go. Any questions? There you go. All right. Look at me. It's a story. You never know. But when it's good, it's good. There you go. So he finally got to it and he said, wait, what? There you go. We're still working on it. There you go. He'll get to it at some point. So we do, 80 billion, 8 million goes on. There you go. But it's a story. All right. Look at now. When you talk like this, you will know. We can talk. There you go. Because I believe it. There you go. Now, or not. There you go. It's the weirdest thing when you talk to your. Like I've never been around someone that talks like this. There you go. But when you do, you do. There you go. Because I'm thinking about, you know, some talk it and don't even know what they're talking. There you go. It's a condition. There you go. Exactly. You know, no. So hit me up. And there you go. Look at, if you talk like this, we could talk. Now look at, there you go. Because it's the start of a story. Look at, now look at, this is there you go. Any questions? You know. All right. Look at, because who believe? And then yeah. All right, on that, because it's a condition. There you go. Yeah. But there you go. Yeah, that's stroke in a row. Look at now. Look at. Says you see they. If I was about you know, how can you prove? Well, yeah, but you know, I can prove it. So you go. There you go. You know, see, it's right. There you go. No way. There you go. With a stroke, yeah. That makes sense. No more. Again, now look at. There you go. Because I have a stroke. There you go. But you have a stroke when you have a stroke, and you have a stroke when you have a stroke. Where do you have a stroke? There you go. I don't even know. So I have a stroke. There you go. If you need to know, there you go. or not. You never know. There you go. Then they go, wait, what's a stroke? Now they get, because I had a stroke. Oh, stroke. You go, oh my god, I was stroke. Oh. And that's how you feel. And there you go. You know, I was stroke. There you go. I'm disabled. There you go. And that's the answer of the day. We get that. But what it comes with, oh boy, there you go. But you can survive a stroke. You know, I had a stroke. Oh, yeah. Now we say that. You go, oh my god. Oh, no, I really was wrong. Oh, there. Or not. There you go. I really don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. Then say, yeah, sure. There you go. Yeah, but there you go. Oh no, man. If I can get away from this, this is great. But for now, I had a stroke. Or not. Because I had a stroke when I was stroke. It was an aneurysm. Now it's a stroke. Oh no. Oh, that. Now they get. Because you get weird. Oh, yeah. Now they get. Any questions? So there you go, still trying to get it, but you know, when you feel like you have a blade in your hand, it's just energy. There. When you feel like you have it, reach up and say, I think so. There you go, and energy out. Blade will go because it's weird. There. Because for some reason they feel like a blade will work. There. Going, I said you have some of that. How dare you? There you go. No, oh my god, I feel like I have a blade in my hand. It's energy. Yeah. Be a great commercial, but really dumb way to think about it. Now they get yeah, that's all. That's why I see in Beetlejuice or not. That they go, especially cartoon. They. No, the look always original. Yeah. What? There you go. It's a thing, man. There. Oh, in every movie. There you go. Yeah, when they died, they go. Why they said it that way? Because it's that way. There. Doesn't mean they died that way. Go. Just goes way around. You know. Yeah. Where they at? They go. I know I'm not supposed to watch it, but I know, right? There you go. What? There you go. All right, well, it's sort of a story now. Again. If you hear what I think. All right, well, again. Depends with you in this one. Yeah. Now again. Because we're there. You go. Any questions? There you go. All right. Again. So he finally got to it and he said, wait, what? We're still trying to get to it. There. So if you feel like you have a bleed in your head, there's a reason. There you go. Ooh, we're getting pushed in. Yeah, but energy out doesn't mean zero. You get that. Yeah, we're saying, I know, but you know. Now, you come out. Now, had he said, I know, but you know, enough, and this one, he was said, oh, it's kind of wrong, but is it? Because they can be they, and they. Because I'm where you're at, they're at, and they're at. That's what we're at, but I still know the horse. There you go. Is that, there you go. Now, if you're in body form on Earth, you're fine. But there you go. Dun. Any questions? All right, well, there you go. And that's the answer. There you go. Oh, there you go. All right, well, what? There you go. I don't know what to call it, man. It's like the Minor Wednesday. There you go. Or undoes something. Oh, what is that going on? There you go. Because we're coding our way. There you go. When you code, uncode they. You go. Uncode they, because they're coded with you. They. What? You got it. They're coded with you. They. Really good. There you go. Oh, wait, we're all coded with they. There you go. There you go. When you know, no. Kind of like what they say when you see. There you go. What's it? You'd be surprised. Now look at what's in you. They. Information thing. I went a packy. Like a big plant. There you go. Which is a whole other story. Because in a womb, you grow, but you go, wow, miracle of life. Yeah, but isn't there? You go. How I know when I know? It just know. There you go. Well, how I know when I know? It just know. There you go. You know when I know. There you go. Wow. You go that. You get to go there, and there. You go. Oh, no wonder. There you go. That's how you come in the physical form. There. You go. Part of it is over there, and the other part is over there. There you go. Which is different than a seed of a seed. There you go. Of a seed. When you don't know. Oh, nowhere. But that's a whole story, yeah. Because the seed of a seed, it's easy. All it needs is a little soil, there you go. Or water. I've been seeing it more than you know. So the theory of there. And I wonder, there you go, if you give it a little shock, will it grow even better? There you go. There of electricity, there you go. To not fry, just give it a little volt. Like that voltage is good. There. There. Wow, my god, there. Obviously, there you go. Yep, now it gets out. There you go. Even better. There you go. And now you can fry it, but I can't grow it, there you go, because you just need a little electricity. There you go. There. A little voltage, you know. Maybe it's a voltage, you know. right, well, because you're not a volt, but are you? There you go. You're made of volts. There you go. There. You go. No. You're made of volts. There you go. Some volts. There you go. There. There's of course on that. You volt. There. They may even, because you're a volt. I heard this once. There. He says, every body part is a little frequency emanating there. So for it to heal there, it's got a volt there. There you go. And someone say, oh my god, I was so much electricity in my body. There you go. I say, there you go. But then, absent a feeling there, numbness, there you go. So they say, alright, yeah. But they go, there you go. Not enough electricity, ever. There you go. Means, please, now, too much. There. So if you're absent of electricity, there. I mean, you could, there. There you go. Why? Yeah, smell, but doesn't smell. Please about that. Please about that. Undo that. That. Who's not doing? They. When they do they. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. They, because they hold you there. When you say them, they say them. Then you say them. And they go, right? Yeah. They have other things. Oh my god. They go. Kind of like in a dream. Dream. They go. Oh my god. They go. I never knew there could be pain in a dream. Until you wake up, you go, oh my god, that was right. There you go. Yeah. Like there, I'm sorry. You say, yeah, but your mind is asleep. Therefore, you're dreaming. There you go. Yeah, there you go. You're still there in a way. Dreaming away. And how I go, I don't know. Why I do, when I do, how I do. It's like, I still don't know. But they hold you there. And that's the answer. There we go. There you go. But let it. What? There you go. And that's the answer. There you go. Any question? There you go. So say, it's really a feeling of imagination. You go, dude. So I don't know what the word is. Yeah, that, because that would freak me out. There you go. There you go. So that's the answer of the day. Any questions? Yeah, there you go. All right, well, then we're out. Now there you go. So don't believe in angels. There you go, because you're there. When they believe in angels, they believe in angels. When they believe in angels, they believe in angels, and they believe in angels. But they never say the word faith. There you go. Ever. There you go. But when they believe in faith, they believe in faith. When they believe in faith, they believe in faith. But they say, do you have faith? There you go. They say, wait, what? How dare you? They say, all right, there you go. But there is a way. But man, it's so dumb. You say, wait, what? There you go. There. Yeah, why not? There you go. Is the word saying, go there again? There you go. It could break, but they get going on or something else that works. There you go. What works? Now again, there you go. Because you finally got it. You say, wait, what? Yeah. Any questions? There you go. Yeah, you never know. So that's the answer. Now I have a story, but it's ready when it's ready. Oh my god. Yeah. But it's a story. This is a story. Oh, sorry. There you go. Oh, sorry. There you go. It's already out. There you go. There you go. And that's the answer of the day. Any questions? There you go. We got that, and that, there you go. Okay, what's wrong? Any questions? There you go. All right, there you go. So there you go. They, and they, so say, yeah, what's wrong? Any question? There you go. All right, well, all of that, and that, there you go. Yeah, what's wrong? There you go. Because I'm packing there, there you go. Maybe packing is bad, there you go. Yeah, maybe it's a restaurant, so dumb. When they pull, because it's so dumb. There you go. There. When it's not done, go, oh my god, it's so dumb. There you go. There you go. Now look at there you go. Any questions? There you go. Alright, well, it's so dumb. What do you get? There you go. It's so dumb. There you go. Alright, well, what do you do? There you go. Now look at there you go. Out there. There you go. It's so dumb. There you go. What? There you go. It's so dumb. There you go. Thank God for us being connected online. Because they go. We're so connected. There you go. Yeah, about that. What? There you go. So that's the answer today. When we're connected, we're connected. And we're connected when we're connected, but we're connected when we're connected. And we're connected, but they, because it comes out when it comes out. I meant to see why it works when it works. Why it works when it works. Maybe too much truth. My God. They, well, it was and they go, but why would you because that moment in time, because I'm worse for you ever. All right, yeah, it was one. Thank God for family. They get, but you're not. Because when you, oh my God, they go, they get now. They get why you went. They. What do we miss? But girl, they get all right. Because it's story of a story, but they get now story of a story. Oh, sorry, you go. Well, sorry, you go. Of course. Yeah, it was small. They get. So that's the answer of the day. There you go. Any question? There you go. All right. Yeah, it was small. There you go. All right. Well, there you go. Out. That's the end. And there you go. They get. Now they get. The end. The end. The end. And there you go. Now. And that's the end. There you go. All right. We'll see you there. There you go. But you. Hey, remember, adventure to you. How about that? They. Oh, there's a real thing. Because it's done with that. That's all. Oh man, all right. So here's the answer, and it's so simple. Okay, all right, it's so simple. Right. Okay, I'll say that much. Wait, what comes after I? Oh man, I know it. Oh no, you guys say that. What do we say? I. But the one that I know? I. Yeah, it's not that one. It's story of a story. But it's not a story. But no, that's not it. Alright, I'll figure it out. Alright, the good thing. So I do mean, there you go. Because, yeah, I have a story. There you go. Now look at but missing something. Something. Yeah, I can do that one. Why not? Maybe not. All right, no, something. All right, I'll get to it when I get to it. But there you go. I get to it when I get to it. All right, because I get to it when I get to it. Now they get I. Oh, yeah, there you go. But it's not I. It's I. My story is a thing, but you need to know. There you go. Yeah, my story. Now look at there you go. When you know, no. There you go. I don't think I've done this way, but here. Look at now. Look at there you go. Yeah. My story is a story, but a story of a story of a story is a story. There you go. But my story is a completely different. There you go. Why you see an I? When you see an I? There you go. Go ahead. What? And it's I. Something. I wish I had a thing to walk with. You know. Just so you know, I don't understand the words. Just, you know, but when I do what I do. You know, so gotta figure out. You know. I. What? Yeah. I. Made a story. Made something else very simple. I kind of been coming out. I originate when I originate, but do I? Our origination is the thing, but is it? Because origination is origination. Origination. When you originate, we originate. But you originate when you originate. Yeah, originate. Because I have a yay. Oh. I something. I know it's yeah. What? Or it's a one. You never know. You never know. One. Nothing. Got nothing. Dot one. 1. There you go. Dun. Not really sure what that is. Okay. Oh. But there you go. Not sure what that's. Pretty sure it's in Britain. Lick it now. Oh, lick it. Because 1 is 1. But there you go. Me. I'm going to get one day. Oh. That's what I do. There you go. Oh. Eat me. To me. You go. What? Alright, well, let's go rest. Yeah, there you go. 1. There's 1. There you go. Yeah. Sleep, but so I can say, you know, story is a thing, but is it? There you go. Oh, man. Story. There you go. It's not a story, it's something else. There you go. Oh, I get that. There you go. It's something. There you go. Story. There you go. Love my story. I love my story. I love my story when I love my story, but I love my story when in a story. There you go. That's weird. Nobody else what was word there? Never mind. There you go. Yeah, that's okay. Never mind. No, I'm going there. So, there. There you go. Well, there you go. So, that's the answer. So he fell asleep, and that's the answer. There, and there. So he went to sleep, and he said, never mind, because it's really something. I wrote it, but there you go. But the good. They, because when you get it. I just haven't tested it yet, but there you go. All right, well, what do you do? Oh, now they, oh, because it's a really good story. Oh, there you go. But it rattles for there. Something else right here and there. But they, blah, blah, blah. There you go. Because my story is something, but is it? There you go. So I really know. It's a story, or our story is the thing. But you know, I don't know, man. You know your story, the thing. It starts. There you go. One is a good thing, I don't know, because Roman numerals there, but you know, bizarre. There you go. I think it's a verb, but it's actually what it is here, there, but they might write there, which is why it's there, because people do what they do when they do. There you go. No, you know, there you go. Oh. Anyway, there you go. Boy, another thing. There you go. Because the IP is an IP, but an IP is IP. There you go. Never be an IP. There you go. Ever. There you go. Especially an address of address. But when you know of address, you know, yeah, there you go. Okay. But we know that, especially a form of legal, never, ever, there you go. And that's real. There you go. Now, any questions? There you go. All right. Again. So that's introduction. They, yeah, there you go. And that's Israel. There you go. So now, anyway, there you go. That makes sense. All right, we'll see you there.